Good evening, good afternoon, good tomorrow, wherever you are in the world. I hope it's a great one. We are here to play some more, Oxygen Not Included. I'm determined we're going to get our butts over to Fastidious, or whatever it's called, this episode. Right now, we're going to do it. Too much faffing about, flapping and faffing. There's a couple of things I'd like to do. Now, the NIOBIUM's going to be really hot, right? It's really hot. That'd be nice to bring a liquid coolant with us. Like, dump it in to cool it down a bit. It's still going to be pretty darn hot. But we could probably bring some over. Let's jump in. Back onto Sid. Let's get cracking. That's kicking in. Excellent. Lovely. Right, now, I've got an idea. We could bring, we could stick our pilot that's on earlier. We can stick bubbles in here and send them back. Because if we view the interior, we got this bottle empty here, which I was going to trick the dupes to come running in with a bottle of crude oil. And before they put it in, I've cancelled the job so that they drop it in the rocket. We just have lots of bottles of crude oil just piled up in the rocket that we can then use. Seems like the only way of doing it that I can think of. We could destroy these beds and put the bottle emptier further in. They might come in and be able to zap that from down. Yeah, I don't know. They'd have to climb on the ladders. So I think we ought to send the rocket back. I know it's a pain in the ass because we've just loaded it up. But this time when we send it back again, we can definitely stop off back at earlier on our way home and refuel and then come the last bit. That won't be the end of the universe. But it's a pain in the butt. I'd rather not have to, but, you know, it is what it is. Or we could take off from here, go to earlier, and then stay there, refuel, just that in whatever we used for, like, that journey, which wouldn't be much, then come back here. Because here is where all the all the crude oil is, which is what I was going to use. The reason I was going to use crude oil, I suppose we could use naphtha or something, anything there. It's because that stuff is 1,000 degrees hot. And even 5 kilograms of it in our rocket is going to be really hot. That is going to kill that rocket. We'd have to delete it. We'd have to delete that cabin, the Spacefarer module off of it and rebuild it. It'd be so overheated. Unless we can cool it down in some way before we bring it back. Or maybe we could fire it back. There's an old idea. We could put one of those targeting beacons here. Or a way of doing that. Let's explore that quickly and see if there's a possibility. We could set up we'd have to set up something to gather rads. We'd either need a radiation lamp or red bolt generators. What are they made of? Basically any stone. We can build them out of obsidian, and they can just gather some rads from the air. And then we would want the what would it be under? Shipping? No, automation then. Let's see it somewhere, but they have moved a few things around in the recent updates. So let's have a look around and see if we can find it. It would be it would have been under the radiation. What reflector, joint plate. No, under shipping then. We could build a thing on the ship for solid solid items. Can you build anything out of niobium? Now, if we can build it out of niobium, then we can build something and deconstruct it. See if it that resets the temperature of it. Won't dig up too much of it. And then we can sweep in what's been reset to like 45 degrees. That's doable. If you can build stuff out of it. But I don't know what you can build out of it. Only way to find that out would be to go there. So why don't we just see if our teleporter is ready. Send Ashcan on his way. Let's do such things as these. Schedule. Ashcan. Are you on the rocket shift with Bubbles? Yes, you are. Ashcan is on the rocket shift with Bubbles. These are still too cold. I think we need to build a igneous rock roof on this thing. Ashcan's in the teleporter. Let's send him over. Bye, Ashcan. Have fun. It wasn't the real Ashcan anyway. It was just his print version. There you go. It just printed him. I saw it. Yeah, it doesn't teleport. So let's click on Ashcan. Unequip that suit, please, Ashcan. And we'll take 2 suits of this, jump on our rocket, be on our merry, merry way. Bubbles and Ashcan. That crew up. Take a suit with you. I don't mind. I'll have to do some finagling with the suits. Have to get them to load them when they go in the rocket. That'll be a pain in the butt, but it will work. This thing has got to be switched up there now, otherwise we won't be able to get out when we land. And we are going to set our destination. Destination will be there. Yep, please. And we will chop into the rocket. You inside. I'll get Ashcan to move over there, please. Bubbles to move over there, please. See how this goes. Bubbles. Already selected on Bubbles. Unequipped suit, not clothing. Right, now let's go to not Lavini, Alita. And we'll send this rocket on its way. Off you go, rocket. Aha! Bon voyage. Bon voyage, mon rocketers. Rocketeers. Off you go. A bit of plastic didn't actually melt. It did get a little bit warm. And I think there's some, yeah. See it off-gassing. Where is it? Maybe it's trapped inside the door or something. Okay. Good job. Our dupes that are left here have got some work to do. Now this system. Still loads left, right? So if we wanted to test it, we would have to put it up. Let's pause it, put it on, say, 75 and 50. 50% full is 22,500. So that should trigger that automation wire. We go green. That's sending a green signal. Right, so we go back to... No, that's not going back. We go back to Lavini. And this thing should be receiving a green signal. And it is. Going across here. And it's turning this on, which is sending Petroleum. Next door. Excellent. Let's go back to earlier. I can't even pronounce this name. This is crazy name for me. Here's a blueprint. Let's have some preserve. Why not? Preserves are always nice. Where's everything being dumped on this place? Here? Pretty much everything's getting dumped there. Let's have a bit of a sweep. Get all of this crap. All of this crap swept up. Have a bit of a tidy up. There you go. That'll give you something to do. Well, in fact, we could probably move that down here then, couldn't we? No need it being up there. Yay, awesome sauce. Yeah, I do want to mop up. Mess there, please. It means getting rid of these two piles. So that we can mop that, because that's going to drip into there, and it probably already has. Don't do that one until you've mopped. Mop there and mop all this out. Is that impossible to reach? It is. Let's put some higher priorities on these mops. Priority 8. And there's some nasty stuff like algae. Not algae, slime. So I'm going to put a bucket in here and put slime in it. Yep. Put a container there. Maybe another one there. We'll fill it with slime. Good job. Now, I want to tidy these stupid ladders up. Let's bring that to there, maybe. Deconstruct all of this crap. That can all go. All of that can go. That bit can get. Actually, not that bit. Where are you putting depleted uraniums? In the pot, of course. I think I'll put one there and flip one around and put it there. Might be a little easier for them to get to from certain areas. This is all more important, so this can all be done. Yep. Cut. What's making that noise? It's one of these volcanoes, isn't it? Yay. Sweet. A sweep for regolith, but not regolith, for slime, but I think we'll make sure slime. Don't want bleachstone there. I don't want oxalite there. I don't want any critter eggs there. Anything else is fine. I don't want any regolith because it's usually really hot. All that shit can go there. Yep. I don't want any liquefiables there. That crap can go there. Any of that junk can go there. That junk. Organic. I don't want any mud, polluted mud, rot pile or slime. Don't really want eggshell because that can just go straight abroad. The other side. That's pretty alright. Whatever's left can go on there. I don't care. Right. Now, these guys got to be built, please, because that will save you a lot of time and effort. There we go. Have they gone to bed? They're always going to bed, aren't they? Check our star map. How long are these guys? 0.9 of a cycle to get there. Now let's see how that goes. I'm nervous. This seems to have stopped now. Go back to earlier. And it will let us move the thing. Last bit is coming through. That means this tank is now at least 75% full. Hopefully it can fit the rest of it in. I just saw unreachable toilet flash across the screen then. Just briefly. Bubbles has got nothing to do on the aircraft. It's quite a lot of liquid, isn't it? Or more than I expected. I think we'll change that back down now to 50-30. Proven that that actually works. Refilled itself. Hopefully it will fit all of that in. Yeah, fit all of it. This will probably all get damaged by the next meteor shower. So the logic would be you'd have like another couple of doors above this. And, you know, build your ladder up as high so you can put some doors in. And then have a scanner protected by the same set of doors as your rocket and your scanner. And then that will just sort of open the door and your rocket comes back. The thing's got a bit of interfered nearby machinery, i.e. this power transformer probably. Could move that down underneath. It would be much less bothered by it if it was under here. Can do that. Oh, there was some really hot stuff on here, wasn't there? We were going to deconstruct this and let it fall in here. As long as it's not interfering with the scanner and everything. And this, I think we just leave it alone. Got a little bit of steel. I think we can build one more door here. More door. More door. All right. I think this time I'd like to sort of like put something here so that if anything falls down, it just gets disappeared into space. So that means we kind of need, I don't know if we've got enough obsidian to do it. No, there would be better. Cancel. Bloody muppet. Good life. Do. So if any crap falls in from space and just lands on that, instead of it going in here and damaging things that we don't want it and making it steam, it'll cook everything, it will just land on here and hopefully disappear into the background of space. That's fine. That means we'll just put that back on auto so it's closed. I mean, stuff is going to fall in here. We don't care about that. If we can get round here now, we can probably, in a couple of tiles here, maybe, you'll cancel that one. Put in, like, yeah, like that. So far, so good. Hopefully they won't stand there and get trapped in. We can come through here to come down from this side. Go. Perfect. Yeah, we might get rid of this one. I don't know, it's because it's in a nice protected space. We can just sort of surround it in plastic tiles. Not worry about it. Seems kind of good. We can just sort of... there. Bring it out maybe a couple more. And we'd have to say delete that one and then come along and delete that one and come along and delete the same one. They can reach all of this. Right. Yeah, good. I'm pleased with that. We'll get there. Take our time, but we'll get there. This is quite a priority. Sooner we can start protecting our solar panels a bit better. Means we need, how much are these? 500 each. We need, but we can't put one in to see. 1, 2, 1,000, 2,000, 2,500 or 3,000 should do it. Let's go back home and see what we've got. And send over a bit of steel. How much steel do we have? 8 tons. Yeah, we can afford 3,000. 3,000 manufactured. Get them to load it up. We're on the case already. That's done. Drop the steel right there where it is. This, we never put it back. I said, yeah, I'll put it back, and I never put it back. That'll drop in where they can't get to it, and then we can start sending steel home. Well, to the other home. We made quite a bit of steel now due to our lime production getting on. Yeah. No, that doesn't really need to stay open. If we're doing it with the dropper method, we just drop it in the room and then we'll fill the container. And then that door could shut, couldn't it? No, we're learning. We're learning. Where is our rocket? Nearly there. 0.2 cycles. It'll be there. Ah, right timing nicely for that'll probably be coming back to hit us when we're coming back home. Christ. I don't know if you can construct anything with it. Will the fish end up down the bottom? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, this could be quite a convenient little place to build our need to get rid of those two though, don't we? They're going to be in our way. Did the plastic fall in here, did it? Oh well. Yeah, it's a bit blinding, isn't it? Hurry up and build that tile. Oh, that's better. Double thick should be really good. Leave this bit to be done. What do you mean unreachable? Unreachable build. Yeah, right, okay. You can stand there and reach it. You've just done that one. Okay, I can build those two. From in there, then we'll build that one separately. Probably try and dig down and dig all this out. We'll put some plastic maybe behind it that we can protect the base from the rays. Deconstruct that one so they can, no, cancel. Deconstruct this one. Good. See what's going on. Did we get some steel now? We got some steel coming in. Let's put in some doors. That's not a flipping door, is it? Bunker door. 1, 2. Rocket in orbit. Okay, let's put these in situ. That's enough for now. Put them up as a higher priority. Let's get to Toasty Toes. And land our rocket here. Come and land here, please. Here it comes. Stay inside. Go to, what rocket is it? Bubbles? No, got to click the suit. Bubbles. I got to click Ashcan. No, Atmo suit, Ashcan. The suit's on, guys. Woohoo! Right, we have got ceramic if we want to use it. Let's go to Toasty. Come on, finish landing. Okay, I want to build. Have we got any obsidian here? Right, the first thing we're going to do then is deconstruct this obsidian that we can reach from the ladder. Now I want to build an obsidian ladder there, and 2 obsidian tiles there and there. They can be reached. That should give Bubbles something to do, because Bubbles can't dig. Just get on with it. Pick up the obsidian and run. Stop. Yeah, just get on with it. Stop wooing and clapping and dancing around. You're on another asteroid here, mate. Get on with you. Cracking. The reason I'm doing that is for the this. We might come down this side a little bit. What are you doing up there, you bloody brain muppet? Okay, fine. Whatever you want to do. Now we're going to build a couple of obsidian tiles right here. Come on, come on. Come and do it. More obsidian tiles around here. It's going to get toasty, I'm afraid. That's the nature of the beast. Right. See how that little blob just popped up there and then vanished? That's what we're going to rely on. It's going to take a lot of toing and froing. Tough. Can't have some food. Well, they might go into the rocket for lunch. Schedule. They should both be on the same rocket schedule, right? Yeah, they're both on rocket schedule, and they're both... Why don't they go to lunch then? Normally do. Cancel. Right. You idiots. Oh, it's because it's landed. We need to take it off of grounded. Oh, wrong place. That's not good. Come on, guys, get up. Go into the rocket. Come on, you bloody idiots. Wonder why they weren't doing that. You've got to be so careful because it automatically puts it on. So let's go to their schedule. What we can do is give them a couple of extra. Where's rocket shift? This one. A couple of extra green ones there. Maybe an extra green one there. Downtime. That will give them a chance to have something to eat. I think they've already gone to bed though. Damn. Ashcan, you're allowed that food, aren't you? You should be. We have got berry sludge in there. Let's double check that Ashcan allowed to eat berry sludge. Should be. Guys there. Runs berry sludges. Yep, they're allowed to eat berry sludge. What's wrong with you then? Move to there. That'll be Bubbles. We Ashcan. Have some food. What? I'm confused. Schedule. They're on the right schedule, aren't they? They're on the sort of go and have something to eat if you're hungry schedule. I might as well go to bed then. Go to bed. Go on, go to bed. You're wasting all your oxygen inside your suits. I want you to set this one to, this one could be set to deliver suits, so they can pick this one up and put it there. It's only 21% durability. There's another one up there with only 17 durability. Dear, Bubbles is a noisy sleeper. We won't send Bubbles again. Oh, we might have to go back and send Ellie instead. Ashcan's never going to get not even 40 winks here. We need Ashcan to have a decent sleep. I don't think it's going to work, is it? Not with that going on all the time. Right, let's get back to Lavini, not to Lavini, to Toasty. I think they'll run out of oxygen in their suits soon, so we'll have to get cracking. Want an obsidian tile there and 2 there, please. Bring it. I want 2 just here. Come on, bring it. Do it. Get on with it. Need to dig those 3 out as well, please. And maybe dig that vulnerable point out there. That one. Excellent. That'll push all that out into space and it should just vanish. Disappearing. It's vanishing. Vanishing into space. Let it disappear. Take its time. Want a couple of ladders made of obsidians along there, please. We can delete that bit. I don't want any risk of them running around there. Deconstruct that one. Deconstruct that one quickly. Place an obsidian ladder there so we can get down. And we can dig out those few. Excellent. We're getting there nice and snugly. That will drop in here, but they can grab it. I think what we'll do is build an obsidian ladder there so we can get in and out. Actually, over this side would be more sensible. Maybe cancel that because that's right where that is. Bring it down to there. Then we can dig all this obsidian out if we need it. Dig down this ladder a bit further, not to there, because then it will drop in the bottom. And now we need to build a couple of tiles like that. That'll be the priority. Build these tiles and get dug down here. Build a ladder in there. That'll push that up. And we got to push it up one more tile. And that should make it disappear into space. Dig all that out, please. Have some more obsidian for us to use. Ladders. And we'll run back to the spacecraft, I think. I think we've got to build one more tile there. I think, yeah, because I think that's got a background so it won't disappear. Priority this side. This side is the priority, that side is not. Perfect. Get rid of that. We'll wait a second for it to disappear. It doesn't disappear instantly. It does take a moment. Deconstruct that. That one, and deconstruct that. Probably go sideways there and deconstruct that if we wanted to. Dig that out. Build one in, trying diagonally. Build ourselves a ladder there so we can get down. How are we doing? Need to dig out a layer of, a couple of layers of obsidian for us to work with. That can just be on a 7 or something. This is on the high priority. This is what we really want to do down here. Excellent. Perfect. That's what I want to do. Actually, we'll build that one further down. That's on at 9. Ken, can you come and do it? And do that. Do this instead. This is more important. Once you've done that, we can delete some of this. We've got to fight our way through this bit of magma, though. I don't know if we can do it right in one session, but we'll have a go. Right, we'll brick this up. Boom, like that. We'll brick up round the edges as we go, I think. Dig that out. Priority. Priority, get it done. Don't know if we can take another mess with the schedule again, because we messed it up yesterday. Rocket schedule. Now really messed up. I'm going to take a couple of those off. And we'll do work, do down, and work time. There you go. Hopefully we can make them drop their suits when they go in. We'll cancel any work orders so they've got no reason to leave. And I want to build another one there and another one there, please. Perfect. You're going to have to dig over the ladders, but build over the ladders. We're getting down. We're forcing our way through. You build it, please. Bubbles can't dig it, so she's got to go and build ladders. She can't dig obsidian, but she can build stuff. Perfect. Well done. Now we have to dig this rather delightful piece out, and hopefully not won't pressurize all the way up. Just build what you can reach, basically. Cancel whatever we can't do. What's the matter with radiation? Oh, they've been building these doors, so they're getting a bit toasty. I really don't care. Well, this isn't under pressure, so it's not forcing its way up, so that's good. Will now we start building ladders and things? But if we can force it all up, once we've bricked downwards, as far as we can get. Check the schedule. They're going to be going to lunch and stuff in a minute. If they go to lunch, we'll delete any build commands. That'll be up to Ashcan, because she can't. Oh, she could deliver to there. Yeah. She can get very hot though. Gonna be warm. Are you not going to go to lunch? You're going to go to lunch now. Yeah. Delivered to those. That's the problem. Want to make sure they put their suit on in the morning, so we'll just cancel those. Cancel any orders out here. but they don't come out, because what I'm going to do, go inside the rocket. Come on, thank you. Getting a bit green, yeah. They're getting a bit sick. We could have sent them some tablets. I forgot to put some tablets in. It's so easy to forget, right? So, unequip your suit. Go and have some food. Hey, Bubbles. Unequip that suit. I'm that's Bubbles'. We'll put it back on her in a minute. Ashcan. You get yourself some food. Up there. And Ashcan, we're gonna tell you to unequip your suit. Ashcan seems alright. Bubbles is a little bit green. Because we forgot to send some, yeah, you're not going to have a good sleep, are you? I'm thinking of putting... Delete that bottle emptier. Deconstruct it. That is ceramic, so we can... How do you want your bathroom in the... Yeah, deconstruct that. We'll put Ashcan's table in the bathroom. And then we'll put his bed over there in that room. Because Bubbles makes a lot of noise when she sleeps. We could have got rid of... No, we couldn't get rid of her. Would have liked to have put one of these... Now, that was Bubbles, wasn't it? A snazzy suit, yeah. Poor old Ashcan. He's all the way on a bleeding hot rock in the middle of nowhere. And he's not getting any sleep because Bubbles snores her head off. Right. Want to get a toilet, do you? Thought you had the toilet. Well, go on then. Go to toilet. Right. It's Bubbles. So let's get this mess table. Deconstruct it. Mess table. There, please. That's a worn Atmos suit. Want to deliver suit. Find a suit and deliver it to there. We can drop this suit off. And Ashcan can put it on. And I am going to... Is there any way of preventing Bubbles coming out? I don't think there is. Snazzy suit belongs to Bubbles. I took it off by mistake. Sorry, Bubbles. Your suit back on. And is there a... I think it's in here filling up. Give it a moment. How much oxygen is in it? Right, undock suit. And I want Bubbles to put this one on. Come on, Bubbles. Where are you? Your suit on. And we'll get back out to Toasty Toes. We'll build 2 more blocks there. Should come out once they see there's a job order. Yep, come and do that, please. And then I want to dig. Just a 5 will do. Some more of this obsidian out. Should be good now. We should have enough obsidian there. Obsidian's the only thing you could really use to build this. Build another ladder there. But I think we're getting a bit deep. We might place a tile right at the bottom. We can reach it. Can we reach there? Yeah. Cancel that one. Just build this one. Can you reach this one? And then we can just fill it in and push all this magma up and out into space. It'll take a bit of time, and then we'll have to come back down, digging it all out again. They can only build one at a time. Yeah. Come on. Come and do it. Now go. Go, go, go. Get out of there, you bloody plonker. Oh, it's because Ashcan's probably got the job. Rather than actually, you know, leaving the magma, they didn't there. Now they can switch jobs if they want to. Bubbles, you're just wasting oxygen standing there. Can't you just stay out? I think we'll put a door somehow. This I think it's cooling down and turning into pieces. Bubbles got the job this time. Ashcan can stay over there, digging up some spare obsidian, but also reducing it so we can maybe put a bigger rocket on this island later. Well, get out then, you Dumbo. Bloody brain-dead morons. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. Right, now switch places. That's good. Alright when it's this way round, because Ashcan's got some work he can go and do over there. Hopefully we've got enough oxygen to do all of this. Move out of the magma. Arse. And then we've got to dig all the way through it again and put ladders down. We've probably got to do that at least one more time. The last bit I think will be alright, but we might not be able to do that in this session. Just give it a moment for this magma to vanish into space. Deconstruct. Deconstruct all the way down as far as you can reach. We'll build ladders in. We'll build ladders in all the way down. What are you doing? Oh, are you coming to help? That would be useful if you would actually do something, Ashcan. Perfect. Excellent. Keep building obsidian ladders. As far as you can. As far as you can. There we go, perfect. Gonna take a while. It will do. I think as it's going up the ladder, it's cooling so much it's turning into little pieces. Coming back or what? What are you doing, you guys? Yeah, it's got a lot. You may have to cancel some of this. Go. Out. Out, out, out. Aha! This is dangerous as all hell. I think we'll brick it. Brick the end up. Brick the end up. Get the hell out of there. Move to, I don't know, move to there. Push this out again. It might be, I think we've injured him. Bubbles is injured. That's not good. We need to build a triage cut out of obsidian. Go and build a triage cut out of obsidian. Wish you wouldn't just sit there, Ashcan. Get out of it. Build another one. Bubbles, I wish you didn't do it. Actually, no. Bubbles, don't do it. Go back over there, Bubbles. Ashcan can do it. And then we're sending you home, I think. Pushing our luck a bit too hard here. Right. All aboard the rocket. Crew up. We're going to have you laying on a triage cut on the middle of a red hot planet. Let's get in here. Now we'll go into our rocket, the knowledge. We'll get Ashcan and move him over here so I can see what he's doing. We'll get Bubbles and move. Bubbles, can I just click you, please? No, that's a generator. Bubbles, move to there. Bubbles, unequip a suit this time, please. And you unequip a suit. Deliver suit and deliver suit. And I want to build a cot. Right there, please. For bedtime. You're looking a bit green, guys. You're looking a bit green. We're sending you home. Right. Let's go there. Change destination. We won't be able to fly all the way home, but we'll go there anyway. See how far we get. We'll go back to Toasty Toes. Toasty Lows. What's wrong with you? Unreachable module storage. No, I don't care. Let's just go. Knowledge warnings. Launch. Pilot requested. Goodbye, bon voyage. Bon voyage, little duplicates. Hopefully you can get to Alita and get yourself some nice delicious pills. They can't eat them over there anyway. So they can't eat them. But if you can get over here and get yourself a rad pill, which I forgot to stick in the thing. Here's a blueprint. Rad pills? Barbecue. Oh well. Rocket will land. We'll be able to see how much we need to send up and send that right amount there. Because it's going to land here because it won't have enough to get all the way home. Everything running okay here. Since we did this thing with the open door there, none of my duplicates have been injured from it, as far as I know. You normally get a warning. And they're fleeing. I think we're going to have to turn up our petroleum boiler because we're using quite a lot. I think we've been using at least 3 for ages now. They're going to need coolant. I'm pretty sure they're going to need something flowing around here to cool them down. Yeah, we'll put in a couple of radiant tiles again. Maybe not as efficient as the aluminium ones. Maybe just put in, say, like that. So the heat, even though this is 120 degrees, you can actually absorb some of the heat from the generators and maybe put it into the carbon dioxide that's being puffed out into space constantly. That could take some of that heat away with it. That'd be useful. I think this is pressuring up with steam. One pump wasn't good enough. The sheer amount of water that's coming out, turning into steam. So instead of having this equipment in here, we need a row of pumps to pump out all the steam. Yep, we don't need to unlock the door. They can do it from up there. When we get the NIOBIUM, which I'm confident we're definitely going to get, but we're going to send Ashcan back with Ellie, I think, instead. Because Bubbles is a snorer. If we look on our rocket, this can now be Ashcan. This one will be Bubbles. Nice and far away from each other. Yeah, we need 1, 2, 3. Poor old Bubbles, moderate wounds and popped eardrums. Well, if you weren't so snory, we'd have 3 spaces here. We could have put the yeah, we can deconstruct that. No, we can't. We need the rocket control, as we can't fly the rocket. I was going to say you could put the thing there and put a triage cot in. Oh, I never noticed these green suits icons before. Yeah, you won't be able to fit one in there, will you, Bubbles? Sorry. I was going to say you could have a triage cot. You ain't going to fit one in that space. We messed up our room by putting a mess table or whatever in there. It's now no longer a latrine. Go back to Lavini and see what... Oh, crikey. We can get vacuum spaces in here. 5 though. I almost would have thought that was a volcano. Crikey. This is all a beautiful vacuum now. Perfect. We can dig into this section. Dig all of this crap out. We gotta be careful though, because there's obsidian and igneous, and they love a bit of igneous. These dupes. There's igneous in here that they haven't touched, so that's hopeful. There isn't some kind of storage container that I've missed somewhere. Why are you not running? This has run very well, I must admit. I'm very pleased with that, and this is kept nice and full with this hydro sensor adding to it. And this thing's just desperate to make some thermium. Niobium and tungsten. We need 5 kilos of niobium to make, and plus 95 kilos of tungsten to make thermium. And then, as far as I understand, you can put the thermium in the in this thing. It makes, we haven't got any yet, so it won't let us see the recipe. But as far as I understand, you can put thermium into the metal refinery and get out more niobium. So you literally only need the 5 kilos of it. As long as you've got wolframite turn into tungsten, then you're set. You can make a lot of it. There's a poke shell getting his teeth cleaned. You're an unlucky guy. You didn't get that one, did you? We down to no lime again. How much did we make in our diamond press thing? We've got 3,000 diamond here. Have we done all the 50? Well, I suggest this time we do 100. 99 or whatever it lets us set. Let's try doing 99. That'll give us a bunch of fossil. Yeah, this hasn't worked at all. I've got to manually drop that fish out every time because they won't come and do it. They just won't. How's our rocket doing? Well, unidentified flying objects are about to hit. That's exactly what I said. By the time we finished digging around there, well, we never really finished. We're just coming back. Just want to go on a heater, and I can't see this bloody. Try and put it over the edge. There, now I can see it. I want to see those pills that they can take. Where the heck are they? Oh, blast shots are under industrial product. Aha, red pill. There's 43 red pills over here. Excellent. We're going to load those on the rocket, I think. They will be loaded on the rocket. That means we'll have to go into the rocket and figure out where the hell we're going to put another fridge. Are you injured, poor boy? Poor old boy, ain't you? We could basically ditch this now and put it there. That's not worth the effort. Bubbles, you'll get healed when you get home. It's fine. But yeah, we could put another fridge in. Once these get back, we'll put that mess table back where it's supposed to be. Put the beds in the bedroom. Build that bed back there again. And we'll have a space here. We can put a second fridge just for rad pills. If we make it for rad pills and berry sludge, you could get like all rad pills and no food. You're better off having 2 fridges to do that. I'm waiting to see when these guys spot the meteor showers that are heading our way. And to see if it triggers this automatically with our power shutoff. Put in, hang on, power, there we go. No, actually, that was the better view because it puts a power shutoff on that wire. And that wire goes to power our meteor blaster machine. Which I'm thinking of raising up here somewhere. I'm not sure if it has a temperature overload. Heat plus 25 kDTUs. If you click on, say, the scanner, there's nothing about heat. Yeah, it does generate heat. So we could put it up here. How tall is it? 3, 4. So we could probably put it right here. 1, 2. The dots are annoying. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Did you see that just kick in? Put it there. It would still have a background. I won't build it yet, though. We won't build it now because they'll come and build the bloody thing. Are we landing our rocket here? Now, this is where we originally... Our rocket. We can't land it there anyway because it's never going to make that far back fuel-wise. Going to just go to there. So let's click on our rocket. Change destination. Just go there. Like clicked or something. If we can get there before that asteroid field hits, we can land our dudes there. You know what I'd like to do before they get there? I'd like to sort this out because this is a bit of a mess. If I then unlock this door quickly. Nobody's in there, are they? No, nobody should be there. Yeah, this is probably going to be a perfect wrong time to build this. Yeah, probably the wrong time to build it. Cancel. Don't worry about it. We'll build it after they've landed. In fact, we could just make it in only, couldn't we? So they can't go out there. No, I want them to go out there. Build that one there and we'll dig those 2 there. They should be able to stand up here and dig it out. Maybe that'll make them allowed to build the plastic. I don't know. What's wrong with you? No line of sight. Ah, that was a technical hitch on my part. That needs to be deconstructed. Won't work anymore. Unless we move that little debris up into space there. A little debris is the technical term for things. It's a little, and it's a debris, so it's a little debris. Good. Electro rockets FTW for the win, for the win, for the win. Another one there, and I'm not going to be allowed to build one there because the game is going to save itself. I'm building them because we're going to end up deconstructing some of them and getting our steel back anyway, because we need some a lot deeper down for the more powerful rockets, which we would like to use. Keep bridging our way along there. I want to see, did they manage to build those? They got most of the way across. Can you manage to get... No, there isn't enough material. That might be a dangerous place to be. Oh, there isn't enough power. Power on this wire is... Oh, it's only a little one. Yeah, I forgot about that. It's only a little baby one. It's only got 1,000 watts. So these will all close. Then these will finally get some power and start to close. I never thought of that. Ooh, wow, that was a loud one. We need a transformer, robots in disguise. We need a big transformer this time. We need a large one. Large boy. And he can go right there on some, like, mesh tiles maybe? Yeah, mesh tiles will do nicely. Mesh tiles there. Build that. Did you build that? Construction errand. Someone build it. Uh-oh. But don't see, that got damaged because it didn't build the goddamn thing. Well, I think it would have missed it anyway. Don't cancel that in. Right, so if you build that, we can then run a bit of power through to it like that, you see. And probably join those there and get rid of that. Don't go that. You're determined to get yourself killed, aren't you? Do not bother. Disable auto repair, disable auto repair, disable auto repair. Never repair stupid ladders. Nobody cares about your bloody ladders, George. You're getting yourself irradiated for no reason. Uh-oh. You're going to have some fun, aren't you? Yeah, it's already got damage now. Rockets in orbit. Ah, they're here. They're here. Right in the middle of... Oh, nuts. Land. Oh, no. There's a big pink thing flying... Oh, that sounded bad. Boom. Another one. Oh, no. A rocket's coming in. Guys, I need to go onto that rocket. Tell them to put their suits on, don't I? Is this suit... We're going to give that one to someone. I don't care. Bubbles, put it on. This suit we're going to undock. We're going to... That one. Ash can. Put them on. Suit up, guys. And we're going to go back to later. Watch the rocket land. Will you stop repairing fucking ladders, you dimwit? There isn't a long way of doing this. Better way. Able repairing all the bloody ladders, you brain. Whoops. Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing in the rocket? You got no business in there. Get out of my rocket. Crap. Why are you taking my Atmos suits? Oh, I suppose we'll take it. Oh, it's a worn one. You're going to repair it, aren't you? No, I don't want to crew it up. I want to, what's it called? I want to ground it. Grounded. Let's get back out. They're going to repair all this crap, aren't they? I know it. Right, now let's put a plastic tile right there because that's probably quite dangerous there, is it? Yeah, it is. Look at that. Just coming out the door is going to hit you with 525 rads. Wow. Okay. We're going to surround this thing in plastic and then build ourselves a sort of, rad bolt gathering machine. Oh, crap. I haven't bothered building these tiles. That damaged our heater thing. Water heater. We're nearly out of water. We've sent it all abroad. Holy molies. They must be dormant next door. Bubbles, would you like to come and lay in this thing? Come and lay in there. Go on. Stop doing work and go have a rest. We know what you're like. You're just a workaholic. Just go and have a rest and have a ladder drop on your head when it's deconstructed. I don't know if anyone's got doctoring skill, but if they have, they'll be along shortly. Mop that up before it ends up leaking. Why? We're getting there. We're getting there. That one's got to be deconstructed. I think that one can go. Oh, not dripping into this liquid pool. It's kind of going everywhere else. Excellent. Right. Once they're feeling a little bit better, duplicates of doom and stupidity. What are you doing in here? I'm to get some steel. Yeah, well, fair enough. All right. Take it back. Don't blame me. Yeah. We go. Take that steel and what are you going to do with it? Probably repairing something, hey? Yeah. Thank you. Can you? Oh crap! That was a big one. I'll priority these up, I think. That should be our high priority as well. Ashcan's got that job. Come on, because every time they go in there, they're getting bashed in the face with rads. Ah, well done. I forgot Harold's is a medic. I look at his skills. I don't think I gave him any skills in it though. I think he just enjoys it. I remember one of them did. Well, it wasn't Harold, but he's got the job anyway. So watch where he shoves that thermometer, won't you? Yay. Awesome. Going to build that ladder to there. We're going to dig out this weird pointy chunk. Always dig out your weird pointy chunks. That out to there. That'll look good, We can deconstruct all of this crap up here. Boom. Boom. Rid of whatever you can reach. I think we need a ladder into there because we haven't bothered trying to figure out their doors. We're just going to deconstruct them. It is supposed to be a little puzzle. You're supposed to get a duplicate stood next to it to trigger the AND gates. You can work it out. You need someone to trigger that one and someone to trigger that one. So you need a dupe there and a dupe there to trigger this door, which will unlock this door. Then you can get another dupe to go there, stand next to that, which will give a positive there and a positive there, which will unlock that, which means, yeah, all right, whatever. Let's just go deconstruct on all that automation and kaboom, get rid of it all. Get rid of all that automation. And it doesn't include these things. So we'll do those ourselves. Beautiful, beautiful. Probably put some ladders there, I guess. Reach stuff. Let's prioritize this to say an 8. 8 to all that, and then we'll go over here. I've built our bit of plastic now, but we want another piece. Picking that up. Yeah, that's still 172, barely safe. They should have got themselves some nice, delicious, tasty red pill things, you know. So we are going to now deconstruct this cot. That's not going to be Ashkan's cot. Comfy bed. Yeah, he's got his comfy bed back. We can build it there like so. We dumped all the ceramic on the floor, so that can just stay there. There's a little bit of obsidian, but it's not hot. This mess table has got to go. That'll be put back up here. And we managed to produce enough power to run this. So I must be kind of misconstrued about how much these things are providing, because I thought they were only providing watts of power. But that easily handled the power. Maybe it was because we had the battery backup. I don't know. See what's going on in Lavini. You enjoy shooting things? Yeah, I'm sure you did. Yeah, it's definitely shot a few things because it's down and the power is now turned off. So they can go and dig up that slime. Yep, he's getting the slime and putting it in the slime loading machine. Sends it to the... we build that in? We did. They're warming up a tiny bit. They are warming up a little bit. I think we could maybe do that. We are going to lose a lot of our pressure if we do it though. Maybe we could just do this section. Chimney, like that. I could do that one because that is the door, but the door is locked. So, well, it's technically not locked, but, you know, let's run this right the way around now. Pretty cool, like that. Get that. Wish I could do this bit, but the only way to do this bit would be to kind of really pressurize this thing up with carbon dioxide again. Can do. Deconstruct that gas vent. Deconstruct that gas pipe element sensor. Because I'd rather this wasn't off-gassing, so there isn't enough pressure of carbon dioxide anymore. We lost too much letting them come in and out. If we'd had a liquid lock here, fine, wouldn't have mattered. Or this side, whatever. That actually might be doable. We could just put a little tile up here and put a drip of petroleum on it, like we've been doing before, crude or something. Yeah, that might be doable. Actually, we're going to come across to there as well. I think it will look a bit better. That's done as well. Wait. I don't know if you can do that one, could you? Take that one down in priority and put that one up. No, it's going to do that one round it. Damn it. Oh well. I won't move it because someone might get the job for that before they're finished and then they'll come and do it anyway. Even though they technically can't reach. Yeah, get our mushrooms running again. I'm not sure they're even eating them, but yeah, we'll get them running. Go back to earlier. How are we doing here? I think we need to roll that down so they can reach it. We have enough obsidian to build a ladder up there. What are you doing in here? Storing oxalite. I would prefer you didn't put it all in there. You put some in the... Oh, wrong planet. Some in there instead. So yeah, I'm going to quickly... Yeah, you can build that out of igneous if you want. Just get broken, but it doesn't seem to affect climbing on it, does it? So... Let's switch that around. And if they've got any oxalite left, they can possibly shove it in there for us. Please put it in there. You've got 270 oxalite, and we could do with the full 450, please. Can use fertilizer, but then we'll have farmers in space. We don't want that. No, that won't have to. I think we'll just change that one back to a normal tile. So it looks complete. Yeah, we'll build this up. We'll build this up to there and then put a drip of liquid there. That can go from... No. We can get rid of that one. We'll put a pitcher pump there. A drip of crude oil on it. And Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. And yeah, Maisie is your bestest friend. Done. Sweet. Now what's that there? That is all ignorant rock. Let's go for a bottle emptier of igneous rock. Wow, we've used every bit of granite we had. Granny Granite has been fed to the hatches, I am afraid to say. And they're still hungry. Ravenous little beasties that they are. But we were using them for eggshell mainly than food. I mean, a lot of it was coming from them originally, but we've got like a complete room full of... get out my way! Oh, there it is. Should have moved it. That was an obvious bad place to put that. Let's put it there instead. Or I can actually click on it. We unclick that. There are 17 in here. And 13 eggs. And they will provide pretty much all the food you need for the late game. You really don't need anything. Once you've got a ranch of these on the go, you'll provide so much food. They provide 16,000 kcal. Press that. 16,000 meat when they die. You literally don't need anything. Aaron's George is going to try and bring us some. The problem is when they bring it, it's constantly off-gassing. Well done, that was a good one. Got quite a lot there. Well done you. There's a piece here. Please pick that up. Ah. Can you put that in there? That would be useful if you would. That's just going to sit there on off gas then. Don't put it in there, put it in here. Aaron's George is going again to get some more. How much have we got, George? Why don't they put that information at the top, please? That would be so much more useful. 450. You don't have to fill the barrel up. Really don't. I'm filling the barrel up with oxalite. Only got 259 left. That's filled. That can now actually kind of pull up there out of the way so they don't keep sending all their oxalite into. Yeah, these are now, like, most of these are not enabling auto repair, so that thing should now be working again. Yes, it is. And how much petrol do we need to take back off again? We need 450 and we have got 90. Wow. We need 60, right? Yeah. That's not the right tank. Come down here. Hang on a minute. What did I say? That doesn't make sense. What did we want? We wanted 360. Yeah, 360. Uh-oh. It was already flowing and I hit reset amount. So that's probably going to send a little bit more than it needed. We just received some. Shouldn't have received any. Hasn't sent out a signal, has it? I'm sure some. Oh, there was too much in the pipe. Oh well. Well, we lowered it down from last time, so next time it stops, there'll be plenty of space in the tank. If we even use it again. At the moment, we're going to zigzag up here. I'd like to put a tile. I want to see if this will work. This thing just leads a real narrow tile to see through. We go like that. Can that thing still see through that gap? What I want to see. I like their noise when they run along the plastic. That's brilliant. How's that now? Still a bit of rads coming through, so we can do that sort of thing there. We'll bring it. We'll get in here and fix this. We've got to delete those two because they're annoying me. We've got to delete these two because they never seem to do any jobs I told them to do. Right, and there's one lonely fish in here. Sorry, Paku. We're destined to live your entire life there. But we got our own Paku farm over here. Unintentional. Tropical. Yeah, I think it's too hot. That's why we didn't get any goldfish. We've got tropicals. And we got... Oh, we got Paku fillet on the ground here. They could be making some nice food for somebody. Or why not? Right, we built this little spike when there was lots of stuff around, so let's... Buildings... Power wires. Go anywhere? Yeah, it does. We'll leave it. We'll get rid of this spike here. Check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I actually measured that one. That one is the one we're going to go by. Right through the middle. That means we'll need to do a lot of rejigging. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I thought that looks too big. Oh, it gives them something to do, doesn't it? Waiting. I think Bubbles is feeling much better now, is she? Ashcan looks a bit wounded. Does Ashcan like to sit on there? No, they're ineligible. Get my teeth around that word. Honestly, usually pretty good at pronouncing things, but yeah, sometimes. Let's lower this to say a 6 priority. This is not that important. Please stop. We'll dig out this big chunk here. By you. Goodbye, environment. I want to make this into a tank. We'll have to build a wall up the sides here. A nice convenient dip there to put a pump into. I'm for that. That seems like a good idea. Pick that, say that up. Oh, actually, we'll do that one first. Inside one. I can reach that from the ladder. Then it makes it easier to build. Then I'd like to drip this out. So let's make a space down the bottom here. Boom, they can dig. If I cancel the bottom bit, they can dig all of that out. Yep, they should be able to reach. Be cold. It will be cold. We could potentially just link that to the Atmos soup section, so they come up here to go into this section. We could break that off. That might actually be a good idea. Who knows? But then, do we want to run this iron volcano for more iron? We need to. Got a lot of iron. We need to even run this aluminium one. Only for the power, I think. This needs to be built. Why aren't you building these things? Crazy to me. No, you're not building them, are you? Ah, well, that can go now. We can deconstruct. I want to come down into here and I want to set this. Organic. Don't want to put polluted mud in here because we've probably got loads of that on this map. Copy settings. Those two. Slime. That'll give them lots and lots of work to do. Are you feeling better, guys? Ashcan's looking good. Where's Bubbles? The heck's Bubbles gone? You injured? Nope. Bubbles has got the, yeah, I know what you're planning. Sending yourself the, There you go. We now have a tank. Allegedly. Yeah, they're now going to go on a mad dash, picking up every bit of slime they can find and filling those. But I'm not bothered with that. That's good. I don't mind that at all. In fact, we can put in some more. Yeah, I'd rather they were as low as possible. We make them low down in there, then they'll stay there longer when we start pumping out that water, using it. We want to build this along here, this level. To go along there somehow. I don't want to build everything on a 9. Come on. That could be a 6. This can all be a 6. Just do whatever you like. That bit's a 9. Yeah, well, that's fair enough. So's that. We're going to go for it and get that. It's going to be dangerous because this is quite toxic. I don't want to get close enough to land on there, so we'll just, yeah. That. Now, does that still have a line of sight? It does. So it only needs a tiny little gap directly above it. Doesn't matter if there's a rocket platform because that's technically a transparent object. We've done all that. Good. We'll scroll that back down again to the correct position. Once they've had a bit of a... Let's check their schedule. By them, I mean Ashcan and Bubbles. I'd rather we headed back over. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because whatever time we leave at, we'll arrive at some other time, probably. So, probably arrive just at bedtime. We'll drop down. Drop that down again. I think we need to be right above the engine. Otherwise, we can't get off. Our ladder's not long enough. That's the other thing I'd like to adjust. Going to get a bit spicy in there, Harold. Yeah, it's very high rads. Very high rads. You've only got to delete these and then you can get the heck away. You might need some red pills yourself. Ooh, speaking of red pills, before we go loading our duplicates on here. I'm going to view the interior. Right, that's going to be Harold, yeah, Ashcan's bed. That's going to be Bubbles' bed. We'll delete, or we'll not let them use that bed, but we'll put another fridge in here. Yeah, we'll build that. George is coming to build it. Set that to the rad pills. And we'll delete it, and then we'll put the mess table back there again. Okay. I'm on the wrong map again, aren't I? Determined. I don't know how you can build those things, though. Actually, let's check the research. Bubbles isn't there to do any, but... that's the meteor blaster and the blast shot maker. That's the statue. That's that signal counter we tried out. We're so close to doing that one. 361. Yeah, I don't know where that is. You've got the research then, as far as I understand. Just totally lost as to where it is. There's a payload thing, payload opener. Where is it? Blast shot maker. Clothes refashionator. Nope. Don't see it anywhere. Definitely here. I think we've researched it. I don't want to waste the entire episode looking through my screens going, I don't know where it is. Rocketry. Payload open. Interplanetary launcher. How much does that cost in materials? 400 kilograms of some kind of ore. Okay. We might be able to set up something to shoot the back. We go over here. Whoa, sorry, drunken charger thing. I'll put in a now where do we want the targeting beacon? We want that. And then they'll roughly try to aim for it when they send in their stuff. But the problem is, where are we going to put it? That's the problem. I know a place. Deconstruct you and deconstruct you. Power-wise, we'll drop that wire down to there. We'll put the signal thing there. And then if we can make a thing to send it home. I don't know if we can build out of it. So if we can build out of it, we can cool it down. I don't know if we can. So, schedule. They are going to sleep now, so let's get in here. Set that up. Medicine. Rad pills. Someone can bring us some rad pills ready for the morning. They're probably all going to bed right now, so that does not need to be plugged in. So we can enable disinfect. Press it. That's also suppress the hand symbol, but it is there. Got to make sure that we put them in. Delete that. Because if we don't, we could go rad pills in here because there's some space in there now where they've been eating the food. So, problem is when we land back at the other place, they'll just pick them all out of here and move them. Unless you've got a storage permanent one that's in the rocket, they will take them out and put them where the permanent storage is. As soon as they wake up, they should crack on and move some rad pills wherever they are in the base. I have no idea. Probably in the hole where they dumped. Yeah, there's 37 at least there. They've been eating them, that's the problem. Not in space, and they don't need to eat them, but they have been eating them. Enjoy that, Bubbles. Are you still injured? Don't think so. Popping wet, yeah. Basic rad pills. See, there's radiation absorption minus 100 rads per cycle. Perfect. Exactly what we like. Ash can, low morale. Oh no. Low morale. Right. Wakey wakey. Good morning, Ashcan. You can get those rad pills, will you? No, you're going to build a ladder instead. Someone else got the rad pills and done that? So Bubbles will take a few rad pills to fill that up, just the 6. They'll stay in there. And the others will put... George will put the rest of them in here, and then we can delete this one. At least we'll know we've got a few in the refrigerator at all times, because there's a bit of space. You want to make sure you've definitely got food in your fridge when you've got a rocket in space. And then you suddenly go, oh, I've got a fridge full of rad pills and no food. That's very annoying. Are you coming? Crikey. They take a long time to go and get rad pills. Wanted to get flying. Ah, here we go. They both went in together. Look, so there is now. I think that's full now, is it? 5.5, I think, and there's 31. Yep, that's fine. Let's go back to Lovey. No, not to Lovey. Let's go back to earlier. Give it a destination. Rocket is all full, so we can just go back there. And yeah, let's check our rocket is definitely full. 450, right? That is full of 450, and we are going to crew up. Come on, crew. At least you'll be putting on a nicely brand new filled up. Bubbles is coming. Ashcan, where the hell are you? Coming or what? Breathability. I think your rocket is very breathable. Thank you very much. Knowledge warnings, begin the launch. Off we jolly well go. Goodbye, goodbye. Off they go again. Goodbye, bon voyage. Let's go into the rocket. He's now taking off. Hello. Don't move when I'm going to click on you. Unequip suit, please. Unequip suit. That just saves as much air in there as possible. Now I want this to be moved back to there again. This fridge to be deconstructed. This will not be Ashcan's cot. Bubbles will go in this one. No, Ashcan can go in that one. That's a proper bedroom. Bubbles can sleep out here. We'll put another mess table in the toilet for Bubbles. Bubbles can have the toilet table this time. Build the toilet table. This one is a mess table, and it will be assigned to Ashcan. This time we've got to remember this mess table is going to be assigned to Bubbles. This time we've got to remember when it lands, it'll automatically put itself on what's that? Where you can't get anything. Can't use the facilities. So yeah, like this one is. Oh, hang on, let's go in. Puts it all on grounded, that's the word. Let's go. We've got a little bit of time to send them back and forth again. We've got 6.7 tons of steel, so let's carry on building more of these platforms out. Keep going along. We'll work our way along to say about here, I suppose. We want enough room on the end to maybe put some rocket loaders and unloaders and stuff. And we'll move the door opening sequence system for the petrol rockets over here instead of sending our petrol all the way over here, which doesn't make sense. Have it over there, and then we can have like our bigger rockets maybe here or somewhere. No, we'll have to build something here to absorb the heat, I think. Radiate it back out into space, or to at least block it coming through. You did see a hamster wheel in the rocket. You did. Yeah. I was under the impression, I put it here, and I was thinking if I move this bin away, the one that's supposed to be full of oxalite, if I get that out of the way, move these across, put the sort of, whatever you call it, the checkpoint there instead, obviously pointing outwards, and we'd have enough room for an a wheel there. Trying to put this one too far. Needs to go back. That way you can have two loops, and if they come in and the machine won't run, fill the suit up, or if it's sort of off, it doesn't matter. They can still run on the wheel in the atmosphere in the rocket. And also we've got this gas output fitting on this one, which is feeding the gas directly into the Atmos suits. Go back to the rocket platform. We are feeding the oxygen into this rocket port loader, which is full now because it's filled it. It's this little tank here. I just wanted to test it, so I used the little tank. Got 3,600 oxygen, and inside the rocket, use a little gas output. I just thought that might help, because sometimes if they couldn't cross the thing for the rocket, for the suits, the checkpoint thing for the suits, if they, for some reason they couldn't get across because that was out of power, they could power it manually. But when we landed on Toastilios, whatever the bleeding hell it's called, when we landed there, oh, they're getting some work done now, aren't they? Crikey. Good job, guys. The ladder's broken. I think we might send over just enough more steel, get one more door on that so it protects our power supply. Let's go back to Lavini and just send one more 1,000 of steel over. He said only one more 1,000. Yeah, we'll leave it at 3,000. Yes. Yeah, steel, please. Fill us up with steel, would you? Somebody, somewhere, fill us up with steel. How are you doing this? Stump, are you having a good day? Did you have a good day? You have a good weekend? Around your cousin's house, were you? Building. Constructing. Aha, Ruby's finally got the job. Come on, Rubes. Ruby Tuesday. And Devon. Let's fill her up with some steel. Grab a bit of steel out of the bucket, run over here and chuck it in there. Thank you very much. And Devon, you come and do the same thing. Chuck it in there. Thank you very much. Pop that steel on the floor. Before anyone decides to steal the steel, we will drop it in. Don't you fucking dare, Devon. Move over there. What'd you pick it up for, you bleeding muppet? How much did we get? 1,800. Well, I suppose that's all right. No! You can't do that. How the hell are you doing that? That's magic. Get out of it. Piss off. We're sending it abroad, and whether you like it or not. Someone's going to pick up that steel. That's because I've got that chest set to steel. But they steal my steel every time. How much is left? It'll take a minute. And let's check our star map. How long you got? 1.7 cycle. Hurry the hell up. Ha ha ha. What are you doing? You've finished all the work I assigned you. I don't think so somehow, but we're going to sleep that out. Going to sleep that room out. Nobody's got any coal. Yeah. No. We could send some coal and let you make your own bleeding red pills. Somebody got excited. Stick a bomb in everywhere. We'll be back in a minute, Toasty. Toastilios. Now, finally, we're getting some steel sent over. Got to get this set back to the right time. Just finished doing that. We can actually run that back to the right time now. There you go. Once it's all picked up and put in there, I forget. It's not that that's on the thing, it's that. On control. Right. Fine, good. Now we can go to the heater. And we can check our steel has gone up considerably. And we can whack another bunker door over there and hopefully protect our solar panels from further damage. That is a nice thing, and we can probably delete some of these and put another door there, which would really help the space scanner a little bit, because it was a bit late detecting last time. So we deconstruct, say, 1, 2. That's not deconstructing anything. Deconstruct buildings. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We'd have to put power wire into it. That's good, right? Yep. Now, I don't know how far, so fine, we'll leave that. This is now our big power thing, so we'll power up from there, I think. Do that. We'll get rid of the piddly squiddly little one because it wasn't powerful enough to open all these doors. It ain't going to be adding 2 doors to it isn't going to help. But that's all on the 9, so they should come and get that done. Someone's been up here and taken that slime. Good job. Excellent. We're getting there. We're getting there. I want to copy settings off of that onto these 2. And, well, we'll leave it there. It's fine. That can stay. And then we'll come down here. Nobody's even tackled this yet. Fine. We'll just take it just off of 5 so it actually has a chance of being done. And this can't stay like this. This is just bad. Bad. I think another row of tanks up here would be in order. So yeah, we'll do another row of tanks like that. A bleeding ladder there. We'll just dig that out then, I guess. Boom! And any slime we pick up, they should automatically take down there. Liquid piping. I don't want to go through that again, so this pipe can actually go now, can't it? Yeah. That bit of it can. We might need to reuse this because there's a lot of water up here. We have to figure out what we're doing with it. This can all be set to say a 7 or something. Yeah, I don't know. That on a 7. That's all that stuff is on a 6, not 7. Yeah. Priority that up to a 9, please. I want that gone. I want that built. Yep, you can finish building that. Finish building up here. I know they hate building up here. They never come up here. And we should be close on our star map now. How long? 0.3 cycles. I'm excited. Nervous. Excited. Now, I'm not sure how we're going to cool it down. If we put that in the rocket, it's going to just melt the bleeding. Everything in that rocket is going to just be destroyed. Even the dupes are going to be desperate by the time they get home. It'll be sunbait. Even 5 kilograms of it, I think, is just going to cook everything. They could fly back here and maybe bring it out and put it somewhere. We could have a bucket, storage bucket in some water or in here or anything. That's dormant. Sorry. There's how much water we're using. Sensor's not in the water. This thing is disabled by automation anyway. Up. At least around here it is. Now the sensor is getting the temperature of the air. Well, carbon dioxide. You see that? He was building that happily at priority 5. As soon as I put it to a more important priority, he stopped. Do something else. Having to dig this? Let's watch it get irradiated. I shouldn't just stand there having a good time while you're next to it. Significant hazard radiation, you know? Get the hell out. So, yeah, I think they're all right on the ladder. If they go in here, they're in danger. Thank you for finally doing that. That was making me nervous. It was. Yes, it was. Now we can build a wall there. Got a ladder around, so good. Just in case any of those leaks or whatever when we dig it up. We'll probably brick that off as well at some point. Come in here and just marmalise all of this. Marmalise is a good word. I like marmalise. This is now built, actually. The power system is built. We can get rid of this dodgy old one. You can go. Please go. And then we'll deconstruct a bit of power wire there. Because this one is now taking over the reins. He's better than you, bigger than you, stronger than you, better looking than you. That one can actually cancel. Don't delete that one because we're going to run this steel a lot neater than this. It's going to go like that, and it's going to go up here like that. That's much neater. Power wise, I'm also going to connect this downwards. Nip off that bit there. Deconstruct those two. And then, yeah, that looks good. Try not to get irradiated, Harold. I know you seem to like standing there. Aha! In orbit. Marmalade! Strawberry jam, yeah. Oh, you know, strawberry. That's not toasty toes. You know what? We're gonna make sure we put our pilots in their Atmos suit. Ashcan, Atmos suit, Bubbles. Ashcan's still piloting the aircraft. Come on, put your suit on, please, Ashcan. Very much. Toasty toes. Toastilios. We're gonna land here. Come on down. You are the next contestant now. Sometimes you wonder if you've hit pause and you're looking going, nah, is this game even on? Right, there are no jobs out here, so they shouldn't come out to do anything. Well, give it a moment. Give it a moment. Unpermitted food. Now, this is what happened last time. We view the interior. Everything's on stop. What we need to do is click the rocket and none. So they can still use everything and they're allowed to eat. That's what happened last time. So let's go back to Toasty. A moment to load, doesn't it? And we'll give it a block right there. Build us that block. Somebody come and build us that block. Is it Ashcan? It is. Don't worry about radiation over there. I don't care about your radiation problems. What's wrong now? Food? You got food, ain't you? One or more duplicants are very hungry. Starvation. Who's starving? George is starving. Well, what's happened to all the food? Did it rot? Did all our food rot? We had food here. We've got food here. Swamp chard hut. We need to make... why would you choose now to fucking throw this at me, eh? Consumables. Swamp chard hut. Where is it? Swamp chard hut. We need them to be able to eat it. That one? Bubbles in the aircraft. Ashcan's on the planet. Harold and George are here. They can eat that. And they can go on schedule. We can go to Harold and them, and they're on food break, so they can go find some. So now we get back to Ashcan. Ashcan? Let me click on your Ashcan. Can I click your Ashcan, please? Build a ladder up here. Go, piss off. Go on. Ugh. We've only got to do this one more time, and you're all right. We'll do it. Don't build that. Go on, piss off. Don't stay in the magma, you muppet breath. Uh oh, I think Bubbles might be coming. Bubbles was coming, but Bubbles changed her mind. Ah, cancel that. Belay that order. I think it's dinner time. You interior. Take a shit while she's eating her dinner. And equip your suit. Deliver suit. Grab some berry sludge. Wash your hands. Just jump your berry sludge on the floor, won't you? As you can. Drop your suit. Just a lot of fine mingling, managing, trying to do things. Lick your hair. Wash your hands. Put your suit in there. Bubbles, did you eat anything? Go to bed. Bubbles, why don't you make this one? Oh, God. Ash can make that one. Whatever. Too late. Ashcan's a little bit injured. We had to delete that and make a bit of a makeshift thing because he was getting disturbed sleep last time. So, we're doing some weird things on Toastilios. While they're sleeping, let's pop back to Lavini. I would like to power up. I don't know if we're even going to use it. I would like to place the targeting beacon. Remember where it is. There it is. On targeting beacon in place. That will be under here if that's open. Like, try and delete some of this crap, would you? Reach it. Might have to put a ladder there so they can actually reach all of it. Come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Whoa, come on. How long does it take to save? While it's saving, I will run and get a drink. Be right back. There we go. Let's pop back to Toasty. Let's have a look actually in the rocket. Yeah, you don't need a sink at all. Right. Undock suit. Undock suit. Please don't be... Oh, man, look at the durability on that suit. That one's better. But no, cancel deliver. Wanna click that suit. Just let me click the damn suit. Right. We want to put that one on Bubbles. Better one on Ashcan. 15%. Oh, crap. Then I want that suit. Once you put it on, I want a deliver suit. You can put that one in there and maybe get some tear out of that one. Now we'll go back to not Lavini, Toasty. And we've got to push this magma out of here. Go. Someone come and build this. Is it Bubbles or Ashcan? It's Ashcan. He's got the job. Oh, there's ladders in here, so every time he destroys one. Go, 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 go. Now see, the magma's pushing out into space. It is disappearing into space. Come and build another one. You might be able to do this next 3 without actually getting your feet wet. Get out of the bloody place, you muppet. Move. That means Bubbles must be coming. The next one. I'll give Ashcan a dig order. Something to do. Go, 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 go. Build another one. Bubbles can take a few hits this time. Poor old Ashcan's been doing all the work. Just move. Just don't stay in the magma, you dumbass. They are such idiots. Stupid. Ashcan, move then. Don't be a dumb fuck. Jesus Christ. Got to babysit these idiots. Sorry, Ashcan. Didn't mean to call you an idiot. Bloody idiot. Right. Now, one more tile and we can finally get to that stage. Oh, if it's hot, move. Go. Right, we'll have to wait a second for that to disappear. The space takes a minute. It's not instant. It's done. Now we can dig all the way down to there, please. And put in ladders as you go. And you shouldn't get any hotter now. This should be a vacuum until we get to the bottom. Fighting our way down the last few bits. Can we manage to do this without having to brick it all back in again? I don't think so, but possible. Never know. Just let me click the damn thing. Right, now need to brick in like that. Don't brick in there. Cancel that one. Now deconstruct that. Come on, get on with it quickly. The quicker you do it, the better. Right, now come up the top here and build us a couple of ladders. I'll get you out of there. Go. Run, 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 run. As this expands up the tube, some of it disappears. It turns into a tile and drops it into a triangle because it loses temperature. We can try and trick that into doing it, or we can brick it all the way back up to the top, which I don't fancy doing. What we can do then, staying out of the magma, we can delete these two. We'll do our bricking in trick. We'll do all this. Try and brick in that way. Yeah, this might work. This might work. Brick in there. Is that obsidian? Yeah, it is. We'll do that then. Do that. Bubbles can come and help. Deconstruct that one. Get in there and build that one, will you? Get that pressure off of this tile. Excellent, excellent. Now we can do that one. Get in there and build these. Come on, Bubbles. Bubbles, you can help. You not do that? Ah, we haven't put tiles in here, have we? No, no, no. Now we have to put tiles there. Don't know if we need to do those two. Deconstruct that one. Deconstruct that one. And deconstruct that one. Bubbles, make yourself useful. Working our way down here, slowly. That one's got to go. This is going to get very high pressure if you piss off. Where are you going now? Back into the rocket. What? I think there's a graphical problem here. What are you doing? Rad pills. Okay. Going on then. They went to take their pills. Must keep up with to date with your pills. Your jib jabs. Yeah, this is getting high pressure. You better build this quick. Don't run off for more jabs. Build this tile. As can. Don't wait for Bubbles to bloody do it. Do it yourself. Bloody murder me, ain't you? There's a lot of pressure. Tile's got pressure damage. Quick. Quick. Build it. Build it. Fast. Gentleman always waits for the lady. Yeah, even when he's about to die in a pit of magma on a foreign asteroid. Ah, that was lucky, wasn't it? Look at that. We just did that in time before that magma burst out at us. That's beautiful. Don't have to worry about priorities because it's the only job here. Deconstruct that because I don't want you getting stuck on it. Deconstruct that, please. We're nearly there. Ah, this has been a terrible trial and tribulation. That one, deconstruct that one. Don't go to lunch. Just stay here and do it. Gonna go to lunch, aren't they? You're gonna go to lunch. I know you're gonna go to lunch. Just gonna go to lunch because that's what you're like. We're gonna try not deconstruct that one. Deconstruct that one, and we'll just fill whatever we can reach there. Don't know how much that's gonna pop up at us. So that might be bad if it's under pressure. Don't build that. Yeah. Build that one. Aha! Perfect. Now build one there. Deconstruct that one. Dig that one out. They're all off to bleeding lunch. Oh well. We'll do that later. Have to delete all the orders. Otherwise they'll come out without a suit on. We don't want the suits running out of air. Bubbles. Unequip that suit there, would you? Now this time eat your berry sludge. And don't half eat it. You've done it again. Oh, did you see that poop coming out the back there? Oh, she got another piece. That's okay. She got another piece. Right. We'll get Ashcan to drop his suit here. I'll deconstruct that bed. Because I'm not sure how we're getting this NIOBIUM home. It's going to be really, really, really hot. I don't know how we're going to do that, if we're even going to be able to do that. Deliver a suit there, would you? I don't care which suit. Ah, too late. Right, so they're going to do that. There's no jobs outside, is there? Check outside. There shouldn't be any digging jobs. Nothing. I don't want them coming out here. This is under pressure, but I don't care. That'll break by morning, but we can brick this in again. That's easy. Just hoping that we have enough like wear and tear. There's only 6% on that suit, 37 on this one. I don't think there's any way of blocking. We deconstruct that. Might be able to put like a tile here and a door. That made out of gold amalgam for some reason. Right, deconstruct that. We need to put a barrel there. There's ceramics here. Why can't we use ceramic to build it with? Putting red pills in there. Don't you dare go anywhere, Bubbles. Where the hell are you going? That's got to be undocked. Ashcan, where the heck are you going? Ashcan! Oh no, worn atmo suit. The flip is Ashcan going? Nothing to do out here. Stable auto repair. Ah, that's what it was. Oh, not Lavini. I want to go to the rocket. Very much. Okay, where did my suit drop to? Got a worn atmo suit there. And I undocked suit there. No? Oh, it's got put here. Which one's the one that's got 37? Undocked suit. Where the hell is it going? Keeps vanishing. Ah, there it is. It is there. You just can't see it. Want Ashcan to have the good one. Of course we do. We want Ashcan to have the good one. No. Leave that. Ashcan, please put that on. Bubbles, you can have the one with 6%. Let's get back out to Toasty Toes and try and sort this business out. Come and build that. Somebody come and build it. Ken's coming. Who's moaning about beds and toilets? No, I don't care. You got beds and toilets on the rocket. We don't give a damn. Right, repair that. Can't get in there to do this last tile. So we're going to have to deconstruct that now. Dig that one. I don't mind if this bursts out, it's fine. Gotta put a tile there. Yeah, it's leaking. Thanks, Ashcan. Good job. At least you do some work, eh? Dig out that one. Deconstruct that one. Dig that one there and brick that in. Ah, we're getting in. Ah, it's been a long time coming though. We're in. We've got hot igneous, hot obsidian, niobium right there. Is there a priority? Yeah. Guess what's right there? A niobium volcano. Ah, we only need a little teeny bit of niobium. I will cancel that dig. That seems to be handling. We'll put one there to hold the pressure. We're coming in here. We're coming down a bit longer. There's sand in here. There's all this niobium, but it's stupendously hot. So I'm going to dig out this little patch here. Just one tile. I want to see how much you get. There's 29 kilos and it halves the mass when you dig it up. And I want to see if we can manage to get there before our the Bubbles and Catalina. Well, who cares? They're busy now. How much did we get? 14.5 kilos of that. Like, now, plumbing. Let's see if we can build a radiant pipe out of it. No, steel, depleted uranium, gold. Well, we don't technically have access to it yet. I was wondering if we could build something with it. Niobium. Looks like you can, but you need 800 of it. So we will dig up the rest. We'll see. We've now got a little bit of niobium here. We're going to bring our ladder further down. Look at all this niobium. Oh man, it goes on forever. We're not going to dig all that far down. We're just going to get the niobium we want. We need to reset the temperature of that niobium. We cannot put that in the base. That is stupid. But if we can make enough, make one piece of niobium pipe, we should be able to reset the temperature. We can come over here. While Ashcan's digging through the abyssalite that Bubbles can't do, these Bubbles can be, being useful, doing something. Good job we came through where we did. I didn't even notice the volcano was there. Yeah, dig her away and Ashcan. That one's got to be a 9 because she can't get in there. Thanks. Now she can start digging. See how much niobium we can amass from all of this. Dig it then, Bubs. Can't you dig that? Or is that too high a job for you? Now let's see what else we can possibly make that's ventilation, radiant gas pipe. Can we make that out of niobium? How much do you need? Oh, we can. Let's come up here. Let's go. Aha! That'll reset the temperature with any luck. Right, go. Go. Take that niobium and run. All we needed. Hello, how are you? No, let me try. Hitry Liz. Hello, how are you? I hope you are well. We are digging for niobium. We don't need to dig anymore. That's fine. That's enough. That's enough digging. Just getting greedy now. Just getting greedy. Now, up here we are building this. Niobium gas, radiant gas pipe. I should get that. Come up here. Build that. And now this pipe is 45 degrees. Oh, we did. It's right next to where we came in. Right there. There's a number 9 on it. Right, okay, let's build some little bits of niobium pipes just to see what we can make. That's 25. That's 25. Are you going to bed? Where are you going? Probably taking their red pills. We dug through. We got there. And now we've reset the temperature here. Inside here. What are you doing? Oh, they're taking their pills. We need a storage bin. Do we have a little bit of igneous in here? Is that igneous? It is. We'll make that out of igneous. Hopefully they'll make it out of this igneous and not go miles to go and get some igneous. No, build this. Build this. Come on. Ashcan, what are you doing? We'll build it, Ashcan. Ashcan! Who's you told, man? Nope. Doesn't want to build it. Well, you better not be going to get more igneous from, really hot igneous. They probably are. Who knows? Are these dupes? Yeah, he's probably gone to get some stupendously hot igneous. Thanks, Bubbles. I can see you carrying that 1,300 degree igneous. You better build that storage thing and reset that temperature and not drop it anywhere. I'm following you. I know what you're up to. You'll drop it on the floor. No, build it. It's got enough. Ah, another 74. Okay, fair enough. Now build it. Oh man, that'll be so hot. Oh dear. Temperature of the storage bin is okay. Now we've got to set this to sweep only. Otherwise they'll take all the really hot materials. Where is it going to be? Not there. Is it refined metal? Probably. I would have thought it would be. Tungsten is. Rare resource. There we go. Niobium. And we can go back up. Sweep only. Niobium. Jobs are good. And oh, it's trapped. Oh no. Somebody's trapped on Toasty Toes. Who's trapped? You're trapped, are you? Deconstruct that. No. Set it to all. Deconstruct that. Oh, there's 2 of you sat there. Okay. I want to set a sweep order on that. So that only that gets picked up very quickly because this is probably quite hot. Take that in there. Reset. Thank you very much. Screw up. Right. What's the matter? Oh, that's okay. Let's go into our rocket. View interior. We put it in there. 47 degrees. It got a little bit hot. What's the matter with Ashcan? He's got light wounds and he's hungry. Unequipped suit. Unequipped suit. Go back out to Toastilios. We got to click on here, change, and send them home. I don't think they've got enough juice to get all the way home, but we'll see. We can set the direction and hope. And then we can acknowledge warnings and fly away. Goodbye. Thank you, rovers, for your necessary work preparing the place. We'll cancel that. Can't do that when we're not here. There's a room full of sour gas here. You can quite get to see what's in there. Bit of archaic tech. We want that. We'll be back. We'll be back. A spike of doom. Yeah. That could be all the way along here. Steam turbines. A mega spike in it. Well, they're coming back with some 47-degree niobium. And in the meantime, we have planned for this occasion with a delicious, in our steam tank, we put the molecular forge in here. We can kind of make some thermium with niobium and tungsten. If we put a container there, and then maybe another container here, that one's full of sand for the glass forge. Put a couple of tech containers in there. Hey, they're making some diamonds. Yeah, make some diamonds in the most efficient way possible. Wow, set that to 99. We've already done loads. Right, is that dormant? Yeah, it is. That's a bit unfortunate. This machine might overheat. We might have to put another metal spike in for this one, or just... Hey, we could probably just extend that along there. Maybe the mesh tile will take the heat over there. I don't know. Who knows? Do we ever get power sorted for it? No. Yeah, should we just raise the ladder? I think they can reach it from there, can they? Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. Perfect. You can reach that. So this one's going to be for... Now, what did it need? Niobium and tungsten. So this one will be for tungsten. Is refined metal. Yeah, is it? Yeah, tungsten. Put tungsten in there, please. We've got 2.5 tubs of it. This one you can put in the rare resource of niobium. We've only got 150 of that. We only need 5. That's all we need. And you can tidy up this mess, please. I'll go and bring down some things that we need. Okay, right. So that we will need to deconstruct that conductive wire there. Power this. Thank you. Be prepared when it does arrive. Well, it won't be able to get here in one go. We've either got to allow them to arrive in glory by waiting to bring the niobium back, because the rocket won't be able to get here. It won't have enough juice. So it's going to have to stop off at earlier. Going to have to stop off here at a pit stop sort of thing. Let's deconstruct. My mouse keeps doing that weird double click thing. Rather annoying. And I can get to some of this stuff that's been floating around for ages. Ah, yeah. That seems that we're not sending any food anymore. So let's go back to Lavini. And I know why they're not sending any food. I turned it off, didn't I? That's got to be set back to... well, it's set to rad pills. But it's also got to be set back to barbecue. Set it back to barbecue. It was only so I could send over some... That's the system to send it over. Send things over there. We put things in those barrels, those chests. Now, you should be able to put some barbecue in here now. Please, somebody. Errand. Oh, nuts. That was a bit quick, wasn't it? I keep messing around with these. That's the problem. Move that back to there. Move that back to there. Ah, also we've had more people there, so they've been eating all the food. That would also explain it. So that door opens. Now they've got access to the fridge. Someone should get a job errand to put food in the fridge. There's Ruby coming here to do it. She's taking some out of the deep freeze, puts it in there. Hopefully she gets another job errand and actually gets the hell out of the room. And then when the time is up, that will speed that along. That'll close. Nice. Put that back to where it's supposed to be. And then when this kicks in a bit later, it will take that, put it in there, all automatically. You don't mess around with these times anymore. And that will send the food and red pills and whatever through the crazy network of rail system into there, sending food to this place where it drops it straight into this little pool, ethanol, where it should be deep frozen. There you go. The meat is deep frozen. Yeah, I reckon for a little while that wasn't deep frozen and it rotted because we had over 1 million calories here. Let's check our star map. Let's check our rocket. How long are you going to be? 1.8 cycles, but I don't think you got the juice to get there. You might get here. You can get here, I think. Let's have a look. Sure, it tells you. Range remaining 5 tiles. Oh, maybe we can get home. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we should be good then. It's because we took off from here. Of course it is. You know, took off from here. Shorter distance. So now we just got to be patient and wait for them to come back as heroes. I mean, yeah. Bubbles, the hero. Who'd have thought Bubbles would be a hero, huh? I am tempted to turn this up because we're using a lot more petroleum than we have been. But I don't like the idea of these three running with all that steam in the room. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Let's give it a massive mop command all along here just to give them something to do. There are sweep orders here that they just haven't been doing. Stuff there. I was going to use this beacon and fire the stuff back. That would have taken a while. Have we got any blasters made? Let's check. Sorry, my pen and scan. That's a bit. Let's make some aluminium. I wonder if different. Yeah, let's make some iron ones. And we're just wondering if different metals make different colours, like fireworks. You know, different coloured blast shots. 2 off of there, please. Get off the top. 2 off of there. Rid of that. Do you remember the days when you'd come back and find a duplicate? Trying to drill neutronium for the... He'd been there for hours. Like, where the hell's he been? Oh, we need to make sure this is empty, don't we? Can only reach that far. This one's done automatic. Oh, well, by hand, let's say. It will be automatic once we've got NIOBIUM, because then we can make some THERMIUM with it. Maybe then the automation wires won't melt. Yeah. As they melted on me last time. As soon as the rocket takes off, boom, melts. How much steel do we have? Yeah, we can keep going. Keep going with the rocket platforms of doom. These ones are going to stay at this height because these are petroleum rockets. The ones at the other end are going to come down a bit. I think we'll stop there. We need a ladder all the way along here, preferably ceramic or obsidian, so we can walk on it. And then because this one won't be being used and this one won't be being used, what we'll do is have gantries coming out from this central ladder. I have like gantries coming out all the way down and flipped over for the rocket on the other side. No, we won't keep getting all this sort of can't reach it errors time. When the rocket is docked, they will come out by themselves. We can even put a little delay on them coming out so the bleeding astronaut doesn't come out and get cooked. Especially if they're an astronaut. Well, no, they will be wearing a suit. They will have a suit. They might not be wearing it if they've been in the rocket for a very long time. These warming up now? There's only one that's like complaining. Not good enough. Hot enough. Right, what are you doing with that petroleum? Where the heck are you taking that? Where are you taking it? I do want to know where you're taking that bottle of petroleum. Did I put a... Oh, I did. Did I? No. Ugh. Are you feeding it to the machine? Ah, okay. It's already got petroleum plumbed to it. You don't need to feed it to the machine. But at least that's a good use of your time. Ah, yes. I wanted to see what we were doing down here. This has all been pumped to a vacuum. So that's part of this. Now, this can actually all be knocked into one at this point. Some really hot material in here that I'd rather the dupes didn't touch. Stupendous hot stuff. Abyssalite don't care. Well, yeah, I should care because we've got a huge row of Abyssalite up here. But they're all sweep-only commands. They won't bring it. Now, let's watch Camille having a bob up and down. We pop back and look at Toast Helios. We made the robots put this igneous ladder wall across to help the dupes not get roasted. And we bricked up this area. When we spotted that we could see some niobium down here, we kind of bricked up this magma and used the fact that the magma in vacuum space will disappear. We dug down a little bit, bricked it up to bring the magma up, made it vanish, dug down a bit more, kept doing that until we got through. And eventually we got through. Not the ideal place to come through, but we just needed a bit of niobium to take home with us. We reset the temperature of the niobium by building some pipes with it and then deleting the... Oh, well, not deleting, but deconstructing them. And now we're on our way home. 1.2 cycles. Would like to see, not the geotuner, the other thing. Attack that, please. Bit of him. More food going across. Excellent. Let's go to earlier and just double check that is actually freezing. There's a cat. Out of our thing, cat. Deep freeze. Yes. I think when we first dripped the ethanol in, it warmed it up. Went wrong there. Deconstruct these ladders, please. Please deconstruct the ladders, please. Build some more. Something very satisfying about being just going along, going build, 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 build. Ah, yeah, that's very... Right, power-wise, we finish this now. We want a bridge right there. We want another steel door in this gap. We want to power it. We'll need a bit more steel wire. Last bit. And he said last bit. Yeah. Always your last bit until you think of something else you want to build. Hello, Poisonita. Poisonita. Nice name. Cool. Thank you for the follow. There we go. Now we are Gonna just add a little bit more to this place. This is a permanent temporary thing. Yeah, there's no rocket on a planet. No platform to land on. What you have to build, go back to Lavini. You can catch up on the other episode at a later date, but from here I can show you. This one, we've got a rovers module. And we dropped that down, and that was those little robots. They can build a few things, but they can't dig obsidian, they can't dig granite. So they can do a bit to help, but they're not brilliant. So we gave them some materials to use and left them there to went back a couple of times, drop more rovers, because the rovers module, you can deconstruct it and get 400 steel for it. Make sure you make it out of steel. That way, when your duplicate lands, because if you look in your things that you can build, there's a thing called a trailblazer module. Make that out of steel as well. And that'll push everything up. And there's just enough room to put a trailblazer on there. And that enables duplicate travel. So you put the dupe in there, one of the dupes inside the rocket, and he will land on the rocket. You can pick a landing spot. When we went to Tostilios, we landed on this piece of obsidian that was sticking up here. We've dug it out to make our tiles. We put our rover there and sent him around, came out quick and just dug a little bit of material so he'd have stuff to build with. And he, while we were gone, he built all this for us, igneous and obsidian tiles, just to give the dupes a little bit of protection from the radiation. Quite a hazard here. Built a couple of little tiles for us so that when we built our rocket platform, we could get out. That's the most important one, these ladders. If you can't get out your rocket, you're screwed. But then you drop down your, after you're prepared with the rovers, you drop down your dupe in his trailblazer. You deconstruct the rovers modules, that's why you can't see any. And you build, yeah, well, that's not that high. It's higher than our place, but it's only 375. I mean, here has got these crash satellites. And they're more than that. They're 1,632. I'm thinking of building a little sort of kind of red bolt gathering thing here. Give us some red bolt power. You can have red bolt engines for your rockets. They could come here to refuel on their way or something. We've bricked around it at the moment, but yeah, we might use it. We've given them a lot of mop orders and stuff to do, so they'll be there for a long time mopping. Just because they keep complaining they've got nothing to do, like ash cannon bubbles on the rocket. If I go back to the rocket, that's not the rocket. We could see, we could put that cot down here. You put it in there, please. You build it. You got some ceramic. Get rid of that. Deconstruct. That one's Bubbles' one. That one will be ash cans now. Where is Ashcan? Come on, Ashcan. You should be at the top. Oh, they're taking their red pills. They stand there really weirdly. So if I get rocket, no, it's under not. I don't know what it's under. I've lost it again. Rocketry. Is it under here? Mission control, power outlet, gas, payload opener. That's how I was going to send the materials back with the interplanetary launcher and the payload opener. Radiation, no. What is it? Is it a station? Orbital Collection Lab Station. What's that made of? Plastic. We can put that back where it's supposed to be. And then they can actually do some... make some data banks while they're flying. That's useful. Have a drink while he's building that. Time he's built it, they'll be home. We'll click it. Data banks forever. There should be plenty of plastic laying around. That'll give you something to do, won't it? No, Ashcan, you got the moves, look. Bubbles is going to load it up. Ashcan, you shouldn't be doing that. Bubbles should be doing that thing. Better skills. Yeah, just sit there and eat your food. And nobody watch. Ugh. Now, if you watch the bacteria, all those horrible bacteria germs on the toilet, this is why I do it this way. They get their food out, and they get licked, and they're perfectly clean. Normally, obviously, there isn't a dining table in there. I'm going to make Bubbles sleep there, and Ashcan can have this one. That way Ashcan gets a turn at having the bedroom. Hey, that's a bedroom too. Well, barracks. I didn't know you could do that. That's alright then. Informations. Bubbles is busy flying the rocket. Ashcan's having a nap. Oh well. Anybody in the soup? Oh yes. 70 degrees. And this one's 71. Must be brothers. Fell in together. More and more steel being made. So much steel on the world. Yep. We just want steel. More steel, Captain. How much diamonds do we have now? Yeah, we're going to pump that back up to another 99. I'd like to make it forever, but I don't want to set it forever while we're using this system up here. Not so much this, obviously we've got to make diamonds. But I don't like this system. I think it's very wasteful on our limited supply. But even our limited supply of uranium has done all that research. There's no one here who can do research. Oh well. From this little tiny hand crank, we've done all the research from that thing. We've done so far. We've got a little tiny bit more to catch up with on applied sciences on the drill cone. Then we'll be going for the big one, the hydrogen engine. Means we've got to get the red bolt engine to get it. We already got jet suits to get the blast shot maker, but my computer cannot handle jet suits. I tried last time, and it was a disaster, let's say. And this has cleared out all that carbon dioxide. Nice. All piled up against this corner, unfortunately. It's not getting down to it. There's not a lot we can do, really. Let's mop that bit off of there. See if we can mop this crap up here. Yeah, that's good. Then we can cut this off. Maybe some of this carbon dioxide will feed over to that. How are we going here? So the top half, they're allowed in now. The bottom half is totally self-planting, self-farming. Just as a test to see what we can do. These sweepers can reach the top and the bottom rows. So we've dropped in a load of dirt down here. The duplicates don't need to feed the plants dirt. The sweepers will do that. And these grow, and then after a certain amount of time they self-harvest. Just like the mushrooms do. Ah, you can build all these weird snazzy red suits and things in here. Cubist knit. Spiffy overalls. Pink unitard. Classic Cummerbund, purple polyester. Ah, okay. I never powered it. I just built it to find out what it did. Where did our... Oh, he must have died. Got a sweet all back instead. But now that we also have access over here to the... for this guy, the liquid sulfur geyser. This side I'm dedicating to this. We're just going to dig all this out. We're going to brick up this side. I'm tempted to double thick it, actually, to double wall it. I know we're wasting a bit of uranium doing this, but you've seen how much uranium goes. We've done so much with the uranium we had. We're going to double wall this in all the way down from this ladder. Don't care about the volcano in there. It's just crap. Because I'd rather let the bees do as much of the uranium as possible. Yeah, they're so happy to have a job to do again. If we get to the bottom here and we actually cancel that one, we dig just those two out extra. When we brick this in, all the crap comes down here, all the junk that falls down. There's more wolframite there. We could send that back. Wolframite is tungsten. Tungsten is thermium. Check where our rocket is. Nearly home. 53 seconds. Right, I want to make sure that our storage bins, none of them are ticked for that rare resource. Why did they open all of them? No, rare resource is not ticked, so I would assume none of these storages. That's full anyway, but these things, it won't be ticked for rare resource. You've got to go in it and select it. Just going to catch him getting his head dropped by the door system. So the first door closes and traps Mr. Pokeshell in there. Let me turn the volume down. That's very loud for me. Won't affect it for you. And there we go. The bottom one just kicks in just after the top one. Door's open. When the door animation is fully complete, which takes 36 seconds, I understand. I haven't timed it myself, but that's what I read. And then he takes a moment before he realises. And then he drops in the soup. And then at the end of the timer, both of them reset back to their normal positions. That one open and that one closed. Mr. Pokeshell starts absorbing the 154.5 degrees C crude oil that he's found himself in. And his temperature starts to go up. It will keep going up until he gets to about 101 when he'll turn into Pokeshell malt. This little room full of natural gas was where we processed our crude oil into petroleum at the beginning, but then we pumped it into here, into this infinite storage room. But then we decided that we would expand our metal refineries down here. We were up here, but it wasn't very effective. Well, even though these seem angry, they're red. When the dupe comes in, they don't attack him for some reason. With his door being here. They're definitely red. And it says protecting. Since I put that door and opened it, I haven't had a duplicate attacked. Well, what'd you do that for, you muppet? Oh. Because this is the room with the eggs in. They're supposed to be moved into this room, but they won't do it. Don't know why. Let's check our star map. Should be home. Go back to here. Go up. Up, up and away. And we can dock our rocket here. And here the knowledge too. Let's just go on to Rocket and just say, hey, we need someone to put our suit on. Both of you there. There's a worn Atmo suit and there are nuts. There aren't any Atmo suits. Oh no. They're all worn. You two are gonna get burned when you leave. I can feel it in my bones. Go back to Lavini. Right, let's go back to the knowledge. Make sure they do not try to leave. No. Bubbles. Move over there. Move over there. What we're going to do on the next rocket. Bubbles left. You might get hot. What we're going to do on the next rocket is we're going to the door. Oh, that went wrong. Move to there. Thank you. Hey, you got through that. How did you do that? Just wait a moment. Yeah, it was hot, wasn't it? Just give it a moment to wear off. Ah. Right, now you can go. Good enough. Back to Lavini and see. Yeah, should be cool now. Go on, because you haven't got any spacesuits. You need to go indoors. You need to click on there. Make sure you're definitely going in. And not wandering off to do some really hot job somewhere. Can you get to there, please? Yep, you can. Both of you are clicked. Hopefully that was the other one. Just click you inside, just to make sure you go and get a suit. Go on, off you go. There's the pole to slide down. You should be alright. In you go. You got worn Atmos suits, so I couldn't make you put them on. There you go. Now you're in. Go and have. Oh, we'll actually change your schedules now. Ashcan can go back on the day shift. Bubbles can go back on the day shift. Good job, guys. Thank you for your work. Everything will be automatically replenished in the rocket. The Trailblazer module will be refilled. The oxidizer tank will be refilled, and we will send petrol to the petrol tank because it's going through the wrong bit now. We've redone things. We've rearranged things. That actually needs to be moved up one. Aha! Can't do it now, can you? So we want the fuel to come along this line, go into there. But as I'm intending on moving all the petroleum rockets to this end, I don't think I'm going to bother. Oh, you've been mopping for days. Hope you stop for breaks. So we now go down to... Where's our tank room? We've got to go to here. We go errands. No pending deliveries. What do you mean, no pending deliveries? There's 150 very important materials to bring. Can you kind of step on it a bit, someone? Yeah, Lindsay, get the job. Bring us some niobium, would ya? Would ya? Be a dear. That sounds very old-fashioned, doesn't it? Be a dear. Oh, be a dear, wouldn't you? Now, I couldn't put the molecular forge right under the dripping water. And I thought the dripping water might actually help to keep it clean, keep it cool. It might be a case of just putting in a couple of tiles over this way. Some of this dripping water will come over in this direction. I don't know if it will work or not. There's 150 niobium. We are going to use the forge to make... We're going to see how it works first, because I've never done it before, so let's see. I want to make one piece of thermium. Errands. Come on, come on. Ah, the game is saving after 5 saves. 5 days, 5 cycles, should I say. And it saves now because it was getting very annoying saving every day. I think I can tolerate it a bit better, saving every 5 days. But after going on a mission like that, we should be making 1 bit of thermium. Errands. Fabrication supply to molecular forge. Jean, would you like to get on it? You got a double up arrow in it. Or Mima or Nisbet. Probably all going to bed. Oh no, they're all waking up, maybe. I don't know. Bring me some materials. What you got? What you got? Aluminium for the floor. Or aluminum for the floor. Okay, I don't know how this is going to heat the machine up. They're doing the floor, which is probably a better thing to do first. As excited as I am to make some thermium, I'm happy for them to make a nice aluminum floor to melt. Hopefully it won't, but you never know. Things might happen. That should make some water just move along a bit. We'll get into sweeping. We'll sweep this out of here. I don't want this junk. Junk. Steel. Steel is never junk. Get that out of here, please. What have we got to go in here? Tungsten. Would someone bring me some bloody tungsten, would ya? Bloody tungsten as opposed to some normal tungsten. That's the Brit and me getting annoyed. Come on, do your jobs. You muppets. There's a little tiny drip of crude oil by that door. Stops any gas escapes. This is a vacuum in here. George and Otto can't reach any pending errands. Okay, we'll better pop over to earlier and build a wall here. If we now go tile, what are we going to make it out of in here? Well, there seems to be frozen carbon dioxide. Wow. Research complete already. You can tell Bubbles is home. Frozen carbon dioxide. Yeah, that's going to be fun, isn't it? Ice, uranium. What have we got down here then in the pile? Ice, uranium ore, wolframite, rust, mafic rock. Okay. Mafic rock, I guess it's going to be. Yeah, we're going to make insulated tile, mafic rock. We're going to put it right there. When that is built, I will come back. Let's wait there and go back to Lavini. See if this is being done. Up steel. Tungsten. Oh, Ellie's running it. Well done, Ellie. You got the job. I've never seen that before with that animation, or never heard it at any rate. I've used the machine before, but I've not heard that noise. Maybe I had the sound off. I don't know if that's new. I like the way they face you while they're running this machine, so that's cool. And there is a little piece. 100 kilos of thermium. Pretty warm. It's absorbing heat out of this, I think, yeah. So, if we take that thermium and we come up to our, this thing. We say, don't make any more of that wolframite to tungsten. 0 that. Yeah, don't do that anymore. We don't want that. We want thermium back to niobium again. NIOBIUM. So, how much do we need for one piece? So, one piece of thermium, 100 kilos, makes 100 kilos of niobium. Well, that's crazy, isn't it? So, yeah, we'll go and get that piece we just made. Someone will go and fetch that piece of thermium. Anyone coming to get it? You coming to get it? What are you doing? Ellie, you're a mission. So you only need 5 kilos of what we just went to get, the niobium. We've only used 5 kilos of our 150. And you can basically, as long as you've got wolframite that you can turn into tungsten, you can make infinite more thermium from that one piece of niobium. You only need that 5 kilos. That's all we needed to bring home 5 kilos of niobium. And effectively, you've got an infinite loop. Someone's got to take this thermium up to the thingy. Other than that, we'll set up a sweeper to do it. Because the dupes don't seem to want to. That's because they're filling this storage bin. We did make a rather hell of a lot of tungsten. I think we made 2.5 containers full of tungsten. Basically used all of our wolframite that we had. We go to errands on there. Otto's current errand for fabrication supply, so he should be going to get that piece now. He made it's gone. Otto is off. There he is. I see him. Otto, let's click on you and follow. Centre of attention. Yeah, you're the centre of attention, all right, mate. You got blood, sweat and tears in your hands, mate. Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And he puts it in there. Now that has a job. Thermium to niobium. There's a job that someone can do. Otto might even come back to do it. So I want to put all the, that one was for wolframite before, but we're going to get rid of that now. We want to put all our thermium in here. Not niobium. We want to wait until that's built. Run. Errands. Come on. Come on, run it. I want to see it. Back to niobium again. Went to all that trouble to build a lot, to get 150. And there's all that vein in there to dig out. All you really need is 5 grams of it. 5 kilos or whatever it is. Yeah. Come on, run it. Oh, that took a while, but we got there in the end. One of the most difficult planets, whatever you want to call it, asteroids to tame. And there is another piece of niobium again. That little piece of niobium will probably be job ordered to be brought down and put in here. And then we'll have 145 kilos of niobium. At which point, we will make more thermium, which is what we're going to do now. We're going to make tungsten 95 kilos. So you're limited by how much tungsten you can make. Basically, once you've done that, you've got infinite niobium. Now, you can build things directly out of niobium, as we did before. So if I go to ventilation, radiant gas pipe, and we go, there's niobium and thermium. If you see, niobium itself adds 500 degrees to an overheat temperature. So it's, pretty darn good. More than double what steel provides. Steel is 200. Steel adds 200. That's what you use when you first get access to steel. And then you make niobium. If you get niobium just build out of that, you've got 500 degrees C. But we want to use this. We want thermium, which adds plus 900. You can make a petroleum boiler with a thermium aqua tuner, and it won't overheat. You can set it to like 600-700 degrees. Oh, and it's very, very pretty. Yeah. Very nice look to it. Oh, it's glowing in here. That's this, I think. Yeah, we might just show our wealth and make something really nice with it. Let's go thermium. How much do we want? How much can we make? We could run this 145 times. Let's make 15, 16 of them. to get some jobs going. Errands, fabrication, supply. See, yeah, this is where you'd want a sweeper and have this set up better. Obviously, this was just a thrown together thing to see what happens. Nails is going to dump some tungsten in it and some niobium in it. That will now trigger an order to run it, and Nails is doing it too. That will then create thermium. And as long as we don't use all of our thermium, and we always keep a small amount, we can make some more. We'll probably make all of it. All the up here, all of this will probably turn into all that tungsten that we made. Turn all that into it. This will be the final product. This will be the thermium one. That's actually down here, isn't it? You're better off to build the thing out of the thermium if you can get. I go ventilation. Radiant gas pipe. If you can get niobium and you have any access to tungsten, wolframite to turn into tungsten, then you might as well make the thermium with it. As long as you can get 5 kilos of this stuff, you might as well make thermium. It's just better. Although the niobium is obviously prettier. It's got acre of plus 50. So obviously, yeah, Ashcan's bedroom will probably get a niobium statue at some point. Let's have some grub fruit. I want to go back to eater, and I want to put a tile under there. Boom. That tile there should push all this junk into this space that we created. Might fall this way, but it should go that way. And as this stuff melts, a lot of this is frozen carbon dioxide, so I think we're going to need to build some kind of thing to deal with the carbon dioxide. And this is definitely going to melt with the plans I have for this. Let's build that and see if that pushes it this way. We're going to have ice that's going to melt. There's uranium ore that's fine. Right, I've pushed it that way. Good. We're going to go there. Build in this side. Build there. Build there and build along there, I think. Do it like that. Got at least a flat floor. That was hard to say. Yeah, we can't do that one until that one's done, so let them get on with that. This will go all the way up to the top, up to here at least, and then a second row in front of it. Come down like that. Is that actually right? Am I going to do it that close? Yes, because that's 2 tiles to dig out there. Then this thing is just going to pour liquid sulfur in on top of it. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Thank you, Stump. Let's build some kind of statue out of niobium. Oh, just because we can. Oh, look at this. It's so full of polluted. It's going to stifle itself soon. We come in here. We build a couple of ladders there. Build a couple of tiles here and delete this oxygen that's got trapped. Room. So we'll just put a couple of tiles like so. And that will delete that gas. We can delete them and then it will fill completely. Room. We are slowly getting through it. We are slowly getting through it. I don't know whether to build this again. Another row there. Seems a bit pointless, but I think I'm going to. Just to try and really thicken this bit up. I want to delete this line and have it this double thick part here. Better. Then we'll kind of worry about how to delete all this. Oh dear. This is going to eventually melt. There's stuff in here that's going to eventually melt. It will do. Come down here. See how they're building. Lovely. Mafic rock. A bit like Fraggle Rock. Well, George is a bit like Fraggle Rock, isn't he? I think. Excellent. Now we can put that one in. When this starts erupting, it's going to pour all its hot sulfur. Yeah, sulfur down here. Going to melt some of this stuff, which is fine. Going to create a bit of a steam cloud, which is going to come up and condense again because this is going to be so goddamn cold. And that should last for quite a while before we need to worry about it. But we will need to worry about it at some point in the future. It won't get hot enough to run a steam turbine. At least not until it's melted everything else. And it should make itself just sort of set in a pool of water that it creates by itself. That's my hope. Right, there's one more there to build. I'll let them build that one and then I'll extend this all the way up. I don't know if we're going to go all the way up to the top, but at least up to here. And then this section we will come in from a different area. Don't know where, probably somewhere here. I don't know. We'll think of that later, that's fine. I'm trying to disturb as little of the uranium ore as possible. But what's down here is, there is some uranium ore. I'd rather get that out before the thing started erupting. So let's do a sweep. We use our tool here. I think it's not here. You Muppet, it's not that. Go to metal ore. Uranium ore. Sweep that out, please. That's just what we have dug up. We could go in there and dig that out, but yeah, I'm not bothered. There's a bit more wolframite, but we'll get that eventually from the other side. Let the bees do most of it, if you can, because they're much more efficient. We'll have to kind of do something with the these carbon dioxide volcanoes. They've got literally solid chunks of frozen carbon dioxide. We'll swamp the base if it fills it up. What we'll have to do when this starts running and melting all this carbon dioxide, right up here we'll have a little vent there. We'll build our carbon dioxide thing there. Our carbon skimmer, that's the word. We'll put him right there, and that'll be where an air tile will be above this, so it won't get soaked in liquid sulfur at all ever. But as this, because this is quite condensed, there's a lot there. It doesn't seem like much, but when it starts melting, it could suddenly plume and fill the base with carbon dioxide, which we don't want that. We don't want to give you that. Back to Lavini. And this is our bedroom that we're working on. That's not good. I don't want to sweep uranium ore out of the bedroom. I'm going to sweep all the crap out of the bedroom. Now, we've got to work out the size of this room. Got to be at least 24 tiles, which means you need one tile there. I'll have to rearrange our like this. And then we'll put two large paintings instead. Yeah. But we will when it loads. Ooh, I wonder if we can make niobium paintings. THERMIUM paintings. Can make niobium ones, look. Yeah, you can. I don't think you'll be getting niobium paintings anytime soon. They're 400 each. So I want the landscape one, this one. We'll make it out of copper, because that gives you a plus 10. That would give you a plus 50, but yeah, that's copper's good. That's nice. We'll build that there. There's a bit of copper there you could use if you wanted, but you're probably taking it away now. My bad. We'll deconstruct one. Deconstruct that one. This one will be Ashcan's comfy bed now. Bubbles has probably moved into this one, but you'll have to move, Bubbles. You can't stay there. I'm working on this bottom row on the new bedroom designs. If you go to bedroom now, you've got private bedroom, which is new. That gives a morale of +3 to whoever stays in there. So Ellie's got that room when she's here. It does mean you need back wall, and back wall has been moved to still called drywall, but you can choose colours. I think this time we'll choose fresh white. We'll make it out of... Have we got any granites to build it out of? I don't think we do. Granite is all out of range for us. Oh, we can build it out of ceramics. Oh no, we can't. That's 700 kilos. There's 100 each. Oh well. Sandstone will be fine, won't it? Yeah, sandstone's plus 10. And they've made it a lot faster to build back wall now. A lot quicker than it used to be. We'll build that. Deconstruct all these paintings. Even though I quite like them. We'll see how many we can squeeze into this space. Deconstruct the beds. There's a reason now to build the comfy beds, because a lot of people don't bother building them. A lot of people think there's a waste of time, so we'll leave that. Oh, it's on a 9. Whoops. Staying on 9 now. Chop off this edge. Be nice to get rid of this piece once this is all pumped out. Problem is, once this is all pumped out, that's the last patch of random liquids that we collected in the base, apart from this bit of salt water here. But yeah, we're feeding that into our base, our bristle blossoms. If we haven't got that, we've got to cool down water to feed to them, because we can't send our water into it. It's too hot. See that now? See how much we've solidified this? We're barely getting 300 degrees at the top now. That was 1,000 before. How long it's closing for to get the heat up. Now we're going to have to come in and give this some TLC. It's still running well. It's still all running really well. Over 800 each one. But it does mean when we come up here, we got 3 or 4 of these babies running now to keep up with the power demand. Let's mop some of this up. Where are you taking all that water? How did we get fallen shards down here? Oh, when it opened again. Okay, fair enough. I get you. Well, this might be my first little rocket, but I'm very pleased with it. Done a lot of things. We were just very lucky on our star map. Find the Tostilos planet very close by the lava planet. And it means metal rich, peak light, cosmic reds is high. NIOBIUM volcano, no meteor showers. That's a blessing. We want to be dealing with meteor showers on it as well. Yeah. We left a piece of steel behind, but it was very hot. We could have built something with it and pulled it down that way. Be nice to come back and see what's in here. There is a archaic tech there, entombed artifact I'd like to get. We don't really need the niobium anymore, as long as we don't accidentally use it all. Would be good. Yeah, I think we're getting a sort of interfered. We got all this crap on the top. Shut off steam turbines at the spike if the temp gets too low. That way the optimal temps can be controlled. That's true, we can do. Or we can go in there and give it a good digging. Gonna put some, yeah, I don't want them over where the rockets are, but I'm thinking putting some ladders here. In the positions where the ladders would be anyway. Might be able to kind of maybe get up there and get some of this stuff down. Problem is when you put ladders there, they can actually climb and walk on top of this. There's enough space up there anyway. I don't like my dupes getting trapped on top of them. I think we might end up moving these right up to maximum height. We may do that, I think. It might be a job, but we might have to do it. Because even if we use robo miners, they can't reach that high. silly. And some of this material does not fall like dirt. The regolith will. That's fine. You can open the doors and just let the regolith drop out. But having all this, I'd rather automate it. You really can't like that. So I might have to rebuild all the bunker doors at the top. Which is fine because we left enough gap to walk underneath. Just take a little while. Take a little bit of time, and my mouse is just... We made thermium. And I want to see whether thermium is good enough in this room. No, that's the guy. Where is it? In this room. I don't know if thermium will be good enough, but I would like to find out. I want to come in here, dig down. I'll need enough for an auto sweeper. We'll need... We've got 1600 already. Oh, yeah, so we'll need 200 for that one. How much is a steel? That thing. 200 as well. Yep, 200 for you. How much is an aquatuner? They're expensive. I think they're 1200. So yeah, we'll run a bit more, and then we'll bust into there next episode. Not doing it now. Oh yeah, there's a nice pile of 1600 thermium there. We can put thermium in here as well, I guess. Is that classed as a refined metal thermium? Tungsten is. Not under the rare resource. I thought it would be. Under miscellaneous? Nope. Manufactured? Aha. We can add thermium to that. Even a sweeper above this wouldn't be able to reach, I don't think. So you'd have to kind of push it all to one side and have a sweeper on one side with access to the tungsten and access to the land. Well, that's for that. And access to the niobium. And then maybe a shipping thing, a loader to send the final thermium off somewhere. You wouldn't want to set it on just make it forever, because you would run out of niobium, and you always want to keep 5 kilos of niobium somewhere. It might be a case of building a pipe out of niobium so you know you've always got a piece. That's a good idea, actually. Plumbing. No, that would take too much resource. That's a lot. 50 kilos. So we could just use a gas pipe. Radiant gas pipe. Made of niobium. Yeah, that's the one. 25 kilos. We put a piece of pipe there. Radiant gas pipe niobium. That's our spare piece of niobium, so we don't accidentally use it all. That way we can build some more. How much have we got? 165 kilos. Yep. That's more than we came back with. And we've also got the 1600 thermium. So now we can build, say... Yeah, let's build ourselves... Let's go for 50. Let's make it a bit less than that. Make it 15. 15 thermiums. They can build that out of niobium while they can. Take that niobium, build that, and then you know that you've always got a piece of niobium left. You can make some thermium with it. If you've used all your thermium up, you go, oh crap, I can't make any more. Run out of niobium. You can destroy that pipe, build a bit more, go back up to your, wherever your industrial brick or whatever you want to make. Go back to your metal refinery. Go thermium back to niobium again. And make 100 kilos of niobium. Which we're going to do actually, I think. Might as well. Do another piece. Just one. They're busy picking up tungsten and running it down because I made like 2.5 chests full of tungsten while I was waiting. Put it here, but they still keep coming and feeding it directly to the machine. It might be a good idea to bring those chests down here because they're going to keep doing that all the time now. I don't think we've got any. You do have a tungsten volcano. We can cheat and I can show you it. There is a cheat method to show you. I think the volcano here is actually a tungsten one, isn't it? I don't know, actually. Ah, no. That's the niobium one, isn't it? We can see on here. Niobium volcano is there. One of these planets does have a... I don't think it's tungsten. It might be tungsten. Can't remember. I'm trying to remember from World Gen what it said in episode 1. That seems to be keeping it cool, this running this water along and dripping it off the edge, dipping this tile, this aluminium spike into the water. I would prefer it as more centralised now. We've kind of expanded this room out a bit. Or even lowered a bit so we can get a pipe directly above this guy. But we'll come in and we'll rearrange things and make it a bit better. But for now, we're just making one more. If we've done it already, I don't know. Yeah, no, the job is there. Errand. Ashcan, appropriately enough. No, he's gone. He did get the job, but then he lost it. Bubbles. Well, okay. No, Bubbles lost the job. Dean can do it then. Sometimes you got to keep it pressed, else they won't do it. But sometimes you can just get them the job and then turn that off, so you don't have to look at the yellow screen of doom. I mean, if I leave it, they will end up doing it. It will happen eventually. Someone will do it, but I just want to get it done. I know it's done. But I don't mind if turning all of this. All of it. It was already loaded in there. Just had to be made. So, you get 5 kilos of it. And as long as you've got tungsten or wolframite, you can make loads. Are you happy about bedtime? Niobium. 100 kilos of it. Oh yeah, that's interesting. 100 kilos, and it has a huge decor bonus. We're going to waste 400 kilos on Ashcan's bedroom. Give him a statue or something. Where's Ashcan's bedroom? There it is. No, a statue won't fit in it. How come they built those same 2 pictures again that they built over it? They built in the last one I made. Behold, a fork. That was a forking good idea, wasn't it? I did say fork. Or YouTube Hit Squad, come for me. And I'm on YouTube later on. Let's go deconstruct. Deconstruct. I'll build another bedroom with so many we can squeeze in this gap. Get some nice fresh white background material. Only sandstone, but I think we've eaten all the granite. It's not technically eaten yet, it's just out of range. I don't think we're going to have room to put another one in there, are we? Well, we could put one in, but it won't be... Yeah, I don't know. Then we'll have to mess around. Yeah, because then we're going to have to mess around with a... Oh, nuts. That's going to... Yeah, we're not going to fit enough bedrooms in this space. We can expand over here a bit. It just says metals volcanoes. Okay. Going on with this pipe. Why are you not pumping? Yeah, that's why then, because it's a vacuum. Okay, fine. Well, we can deconstruct these pipes now. We don't need you anymore. Thank you for your service. You're gone. Gone, 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 and more gone. That steel one can go. That steel can go. We're getting our steel back. We can bust into here now if we want to. Good. This is all part of the same vacuum now. Meanwhile, doing a bit of venting. There's 100 kilos in here per tile of natural gas. That will give us more power later on. More power to the people. Gonna dig all of this out. All of this gotta go. All of it's gotta go. It's gotta go. Dig this chunk out and let it just drop into there. Done with it. We may be able to do that one as well, but we'd have to pump a vacuum up here as well. This one will be fun because we're going to add this volcano to this. Means we need a tube going up to there, which we're going to pump to a vacuum. And I'm going to make it quite a narrow tube deliberately because I want to see the magma falling down it. Just sort of dropping, and it'll land somewhere around here and pour down. Especially when this one's erupting, if they both erupt at the same time. That would be pretty cool, but I can't see it happening. But yeah, we're going to have to get in here and start digging this out. So much to do, so little time. But we have been to Stelios, and we have come back with niobium. We are turning that niobium into thermium. Turning some of that thermium back into niobium again. Making more thermium. That's brilliant. So, I suggest next episode we use some of this hot resistant material, heat resistant material. We go in and give our volcano thing, tried to build that died. Sneak in here. Delete these gadgets, these things. I don't know if we'll be able to, because I don't know. Next dormancy 16 cycles, so it might be better to wait for it to go dormant and then sneak in there and just delete these things. I don't know if 900 degrees can take the strain either. 900 might not be enough, but we'll see. That steam is 940 degrees. Even that's probably too hot for the thing. But we can come in and do a bit of a refit on this. I don't really want to move that. We can definitely rearrange this. Some different stuff. I would like to still get the igneous rock out of it, if possible. We could do a little bit of jiggery-pokery with mesh tiles to do that. Where the magma drips into the mesh tile, but it can't kind of get out. So it goes diagonally and just appears on the thing as a little piece. Yes, a magma flow protection system to stop so the dupes can bypass underneath and not get magma on their heads. The only way we could safely do that, I would assume, would be with steel doors. They can obviously touch magma. Dying. That's how the whole principle of this system. So you could use some steel doors that close when the duplicate stands next to it. Hey, this is interesting. That's actually sent a steam in here. Now, I sent this crude through it, thinking that would actually help cool it down. So that it will make it rain in here, and it's worked. That's a vacuum, so yeah. Well, I am pretty much out of ideas for this episode. We did what we set out to do. Was get some niobium and bring it back. And now we can work on our automation for our rocket engines without them melting all the time. That was very frustrating. The automation can be set up right underneath and it won't melt. Right button, that one. Yeah. And so it's going to be made of thermium now. At least the bits near to the rocket will be. As it gets further away, it can be made out of something else, but that is it for this episode. I thank you very, very much for watching, joining me. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I'd very much appreciate a like, subscribe if you can. And if you're watching this VOD later on Twitch, love a follow. That'd be great. Thank you to all the new people that have followed recently. It's really encouraging me to keep going. Thanks to Stomp for constantly posting up the links and for just coming and checking out the stream. I thank you very much for watching, and I catch you all later.